transition to the mic's on. It's too late. Send your email while we're live.
Do we need to get rid of the branded chips on the table?
It's currently just our branded logo.
Can you girls take them, please?
In the way.
We're trying to be good boys.
Yeah, it is away from the keto table.
Already heaps.
Actually, we should really just have it in between us two because you're
Oh
not
my
having
god,
it.
straight in front of the
Let
camera!
me. I just decided that I can have some.
Can you just please hold it up more central?
Turn around
Yeah,
backwards.
okay. We can do that.
Oh my god! Oh, we're
I
sponsored by Doritos.
What's this?
We're sponsored by
Corn
not committing
chip?
keto diets.
Doritos is one of the D's and D&D.
Yep.
Dungeons and Doritos.
Doritos and Dragons.
One Dorito in.
Yeah.
You're like 20 Doritos in.
I'm more than fine.
Hi.
Hey.
We're one
that
gin,
one.
We're one gin in. Yeah, you're on that one. The only one that's looking at you. I'm kind of on that one. I think it's on an angle.
Just have a check.
Well, I can, but I, you know, like, hang on, over there. Maybe, like I think the camera's just going. It's fine.
Just don't kick it.
This week we have clean hair and haircuts.
I feel like the
And
fact that
fresh
I
hair.
also had clean hair last week. I assume it's clean now. I'm not saying it's not. I just last week you made the point of saying, "I washed my hair."
And I did. I washed my hair this morning.
Oh, okay, good.
Did you?
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Thank
Nice.
everyone knows everyone's hygiene habits.
you. Oh, that was the first time I'd showered.
Ever?
I'll leave it up for a
Sure. I don't know. You can't smell through this video. Yeah, we're down to Dom, but he's a bit unwell, so you know, if you're watching this, Dom, get better.
If you're watching this, Dom, is our microphone working? We're waiting on a message from Sydney.
Does anyone want to check right now?
I'll check. I'll check.
Sound's doing the thing. It's doing the thing.
Imagine if it just worked first time.
It looks like it's working.
Well, it hasn't before.
I'm seeing lots of bars.
Are we on stereo?
No, it's going up both sides of it.
It's really easy. You just
That's
click the link in
Corey
our
told me.
Instagram.
That's
mono.
mono.
We're on mono.
Takes
Yeah.
us straight there.
Look at us go.
Oh,
Or you could have it
Yeah, we
downloaded
all
onto
got
your
audio
phone.
visuals.
I've watched downloaded.
Okay. Yeah, it's working. It's fine. Thanks for checking out, Georgia.
Thank you.
Alright, yeah, so we're down to Dom. Corey's taken over to run Braun in combat with no stats or anything. If we get to that,
Does stuff.
maybe we will.
Maybe we.
But yeah, announcements. Anyone got anything going on they want to plug? You artists got anything happening?
No.
Soon.
Coming soon. Announcements. Cool. We launched our Insta, I guess.
We did.
So if you want to
yeah.
see my
Is that
eye
you? Who
bags
does
up
that?
close and personal, they'll be on your phone now.
Correct.
First thing Grace said when she saw that second thing, she's like, "Can't I tell you're a dad?" I was like, "Wow, thanks,
Ouch.
thanks, love of my life."
So
It's
vicious.
true though. It's not my son's fault; it's mine. I stay up late every night.
And you don't sleep before Wednesdays.
I slept last night.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Aren't you excited?
Yeah, yeah. No, I must have just been very chill
Underwhelmed.
about this session.
You're like, oh yeah.
But I was pretty well prepped. I only had like a few physical things I needed finishing, like one encounter map, and then a few items. If you guys find those things.
We will now.
Item hunt.
Can
I
I
will
check
be-
everything?
We actually probably won't get into combat for a couple more weeks now because I'll be looking in every single room.
Yeah, get ready for that. If you were excited about last week's fishing episode and Tom's Icewind Dale, get ready because we're surrounded by water in this one too.
Oh my god, we are.
Me
We're not
trying
going
to
fishing.
remember
They
what's
don't know
going
how to do
on.
it in this campaign. Anyway,
There's a massive green dragon
We're in
there's a
around.
massive green dragon
We're in
outside.
the tunnel with the. We just killed the behemoth. I
Oh,
think.
that's
I mean,
right.
we'll
That
get
is
to the
that
cap.
page.
Sorry,
Yeah,
you keep.
that's
no,
fine.
You,
I got it written
it's
down.
your
You
show.
can say it if you want.
Are you gonna do that thing where we have to remember what happened?
No, I write it for you guys because I'm your dad.
Cool.
That's Dom's lazy.
Yeah,
Or should I put down a tally for Dom Bad because he's not here?
Tom bad because he's not here.
Yeah.
Dom
Tom
Bad.
health bad.
And another bad because he didn't send its stats.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Too bad.
Does he see the
Just-
message?
Just pick on him while he's
What's he
not
doing?
here, why don't you?
Does me saying you're
He's not
20
even here to defend
Doritos in
himself.
count as a burn?
Oh, are we doing this still?
I have the tallies. I
It's
could.
kind of happens every time we're together, Georgia, unfortunately for you.
Yeah. Am I really that easy to make fun of?
Yes.
Maybe we're all just terrible people.
I think it might be some residual things of me being a redhead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I know what you
making
guys
it a
were
race
like.
thing, are
Yeah,
we?
Make it a bit of
I
a
know
bullseye.
exactly what you guys were like in the playground. At least to redheads.
You don't know me.
I think it's maybe because
I
you
do
know how
actually.
to take it like a champ. And you give just enough reaction that your feelings aren't actually hurt.
I guess so.
Hey, don't
But
try.
you don't know.
Don't try and make it seem like we're being nice and we understand her.
Hey, you don't know what
You're making him feel
feelings
guilty
I go through in private. Maybe once you guys go to bed and I'm alone, I just think about all the mean things you guys
now.
said
I
and
don't go
cry.
to bed at night alone.
Yeah, either do I.
No, I was talking
I
about
think
me.
it's
Yeah.
Anyway,
We've been one gin in.
we're,
Good night.
we're signing off for tonight. Something different we're doing tonight. We're going to sign off on our dinner break and sign back on. So you know what? Turn those notifications on, so you know when we're back from dinner. What? That's mainly because for some reason our videos get stopped at like 3-hour mark, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
If someone on the internet is there and sees this, tell me why.
Oh, should we?
Google didn't tell me.
So in 3 hours it will be 7:30.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
probably have dinner before then. Probably, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, Doritos made me hungry.
Yeah.
It's all good. I made a lot of wings.
Oh, good.
Like,
I brought a pork
like,
chop, so it'd be
pork.
good, but wings are good too.
Wings is.
Unless they're the spicy ones. I almost sent you a photo. You know we had those... and you're like, don't eat wings, Carl, they're spicy. I'm like, oh, I want them. The next day...
What kind of photo are we talking?
Yeah,
I
that's-
don't
in
wanna
the
know.
Portaloo at
Not,
work.
not a good photo.
I'm sweating.
Just a selfie of you sweating.
Yeah, I wasn't going to send you a picture.
Okay,
he was
good.
going to take a photo of his crap, but you couldn't
Yeah,
tell it was crap.
They would have just...
It was just dank. It was
No,
just,
it's a
it was just
Portaloo, so
coloured
once it
water.
gets too heavy, it goes bloop and drops it. So there's you can't ever get a photo of it.
Oh.
Good to know. Thanks for that.
I've
I've never tried.
On
Missing
a
Join Carl's OnlyFans for that.
Splashes back up when the it's terrible. You think there'd be a better system?
Two
by now.
photos you get.
I'm
one
trying
of
to
the ball
find
and
a
one
point
of
to
the
say a
thumb.
serious thing, and I
Sorry,
don't know
no.
what it is.
I keep interrupting.
No, you can keep talking about your
Talk
shit all
about
day long
it,
if you
yeah.
like. That's
I
fine.
will.
That's what people are here for.
Don't even get me started.
One gin in and Carl's shit. That's a new segment we're starting next week. That was the plug I was going for. Carl's Poo Talk.
That's the podcast.
Toilet talk with Carl.
Yep.
Toilet talk.
Toilet talk.
Like a bit of assonance.
Someone that a few of us have worked with, their house burnt down last Friday. I think.
Friday, yep.
We've got a GoFundMe in our description. She's just a super nice person. I mean, no one deserves it, but I guess because we know her, it feels like she deserves it even less than people we don't know. But yeah, she's been through a lot in her life. You know how it is. Like, if tragedy happens to someone you know, it's all of a sudden
Yeah,
much worse than if it happens
talk
all
about
the time. I'm just talking about human condition.
My house burned down when I was in grade 1, so does that mean I also get a GoFundMe?
No.
I'm still.
Do you support 3 of your kids?
Yes.
If you
That's
count
the
my 2 brothers
She's
in my.
well,
or
you probably
you
do,
guys.
actually. Anyway, she's a single mum, just a lovely person. So if you have spare cash, go ahead and do that. If you don't, go ahead and share it. But you know what? That's it. We'll get started in our game. Alright, recap time. Let me put some mood music on.
Take it away, Shane.
Take it away.
Well, you know, I'm not actually. I have to use my phone. I normally use Dom's laptop for this. But
But Dom's not.
Was it clear?
It was just like we talked about this.
Oh, you want to put that on? Okay.
Yeah, well, it's all good. I got the backup music for this.
Did you turn that speaker up again?
No.
Interesting.
Interesting.
It is on. Do you want me to
Yeah,
Turn your
Corey-
it up.
turn your
Corey,
phone up?
Just Corey.
Turn your phone volume up?
It's on
Corey down?
volume. Yeah, turn it down.
Corey, you're the reason we have no viewers.
Oh, don't listen to it.
That and it's only our third stream.
Yeah.
But mostly.
And the reason we have no viewers now, but will also be the reason we have them stay in the future.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You making that call, are you?
Yeah, look at me, I'm fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, that really hurts my ears, and I always wonder what it is.
Let's just do, I don't want to do that.
Get a case.
That sounds.
Be a Casey grab too.
Yeah, you
How
grab.
do you-
Oh, no.
Look, you're
Have
just
you watched
scratching
that?
it. You're scratching
No, I
it.
haven't.
Let's
watched
just go with
one
that. Let's
episode.
just put some 80s music like that. Alright, cool. Episode 2 of The Blood Moon, there's no clips tonight. Weird. Kind of thought it happened every fortnight for our
Yeah,
campaign.
right?
Science. On, well, actually, something we need to do is go and describe what the hell your characters look like.
Oh,
We did not
yeah.
do that last time. We won't know what Brian looks like.
Oh.
We did do that.
Where are you,
No, we
Shalala?
talked about ourselves.
Shalele?
We did it in Dom's one. You guys haven't done it.
My least favourite part.
Yeah. Get into it.
Okay.
Do it now. That's not it. That's an actual D&D character, I think.
So I think I have her description written down in
I
this
don't
book,
remember what I
actually.
look like.
Stella's kind of changed her look, so I can't go off my original.
I'm Sindri the dwarf. I'm a hill dwarf with deep blue eyes and long black hair. I've got a big long beard.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Plate armor. He's got a king's hammer.
Big beer belly. I think I'm 71 years old now. I don't know how long the campaign's been going for.
Are you really that old?
I was 69, baby, but it's been a couple years.
Technically, yeah,
Nice.
71. Yep.
There you go. And I didn't just pick that number. I worked out how old my grandfather was and how old my father was, and I came out. That's how old I was with my backstory. And it
Ah.
just all came together.
I'm not a teenager anymore.
But now I'm 71, so it's not so fun.
Wait, has it been years?
It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years since, but that was in the Fae. We haven't lived 2 years in the camp.
Yeah. So I don't know how that works.
You don't have a birthday.
Like.
Oh,
My,
maybe.
yeah, I was going to say my birth
You don't
certificate
have
says I'm
photo
71, but my genetics say that I'm 69 and a half.
Alright. Good stuff.
Okay. Wow.
Corey.
I'm Corey, and I play Finklaw. He's a half-elf bard, and he stands just shy of 3 feet tall. He has salt and pepper. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and
Sweet
pepper.
little salt and pepper boy.
Salt and pepper hair with a little part in the side, and it's swept back, and a chiseled and distinguished face. He has jewelry on, as well as on his ears. He has on his belt. He has a little tin whistle.
No.
He can play it better than that though, and he also has a lute.
Play the lute for us right now. Where is it? Wow.
Wow, that's so realistic.
That's exactly how I imagine a lute sounds, possibly.
Wow, you can really play.
His garb tends to be quite colourful and fancy, usually sticking with oranges and greens. Despite his colourful appearance, he looks very well travelled, and the remnants of scars litter his hands and neck as well. And that's young Finklaw.
What?
Sorry, Dom's girlfriend just messaged and asked if he'd sent the stats through yet, or what? Hasn't he sent it through or something? Someone responded,
No.
and so she
No,
can
no,
get on
no.
his case about it. Where would we be without you, Sid?
Nowhere.
Very naughty.
this
Right,
what-
take it away.
Okay. Shalala was, when I wrote her description, 19, but I guess she's now 21.
Anyway.
She has really messy brown hair, but messy in a way that it starts to form dreadlocks, but not on purpose. So it's pretty gross. She has big hooded cloak, simple clothes. She's got really big staff wand with an. Yeah, she does. The biggest, some would say.
He's notorious and stuff.
She's going to eat.
That's enough.
I'll
She with
wait
it.
for him to come back.
So many sexual innuendos. She's got the staff has an amethyst and a peridot crystal in the end, which is her arcane focus. She's got a tattoo of a leaf on her forehead and tattoos over her right hand and wrist. And that's it. She just looks like a dirty hippie.
There you go.
Yep.
Cool. Hi, I'm Georgia. I play Stella.
I'm Rora. I'm Rora. I play
You had a
Shalala.
It's over.
Damn it.
It's alright, we'll edit that.
Oh.
You had your chance.
We'll edit it out. I play a wood elf ranger. She's 6 foot tall and she's got pearly, like silver hair. The sides are shaved off. She's got copper skin and green eyes. She's got a nice, lovely tattoo just above her ear with the word "Stay Fresh" for a Stay Fresh cantrip. Yeah, in honor of that. She's got leather armor and her common clothes are fairly like worn down and green. And she does not have her left arm. It's been cut off.
Bit enough.
I thought it was a right arm.
I thought it was ripped off.
I remember. It was my left arm.
There you go. It's your character. I don't remember.
No, it's definitely my left arm.
Okay,
I've still
there we
got
go.
my right arm.
I'll know that for when I'm standing up and doing your actions.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah, cool.
Listening to your awesome description, I realised I did not say Shalala is a gnome sorcerer.
But we know that now.
Yeah.
I didn't say lots of things.
Yeah.
Very mysterious injury.
What is he? What is he, man?
Short, dark, and handsome.
He's got a beard and a beer belly.
We normally
That's it.
have Dominus, who plays Rowan, who is a verdant druid. He has kind of olive-coloured skin. He was quite short to start with, but as these guys age, they grow quite a bit taller, and as their intellect and stuff improves. But yeah, I think a verdant's kind of like a fey goblin, I guess, is an easy description. It's like takes away the nasty features of a goblin, even though I think they're more related to elves. Who knows? Someone on the internet does.
He's also
Not
got a
this
really
someone on the
cool
internet,
helmet, right? He's got a really
Maybe.
cool, like,
He was making one. I don't know if
Yeah.
he finished that. He's got a cool mace that's got the 4 elements on it and an orb, resin orb in there with seed in it. That's it. That's everyone.
Yeah.
I'll describe everyone else maybe when we get to them. Because I didn't describe what Lyle or Orgud looked like last session. You know what? Use your imaginations.
gosh.
Rookies.
You expect us to do all the
And with
work?
that, let's get into our storytelling because we've been all over the place. Okay,
Blah, blah.
now that we know what everyone looks like, and you've been introduced to the Rift Breakers, which is their group name, their adventuring name.
Oh, yeah.
On our last journey, our heroes awoke from a terrible dream of the destruction and death upon Listen's Way, a city that held history for most of them. It was a good little sanctuary for this adventuring party a few years ago in their time. They did find out that a destruction was, I guess, yet to come. So they investigated, also learned that Brown had disappeared, overcome by the grief of what had happened. But over the course of, I guess it was the first half of our last session, you guys spoke to Lyle and Orgrid, found out that they were well and good. Stella shared some strong emotions about their deaths and some objections to their want to charge headfirst into a terrible fate. And you found a sort of middle ground, or as much of a middle ground as you could manage with those two, in that they're going to go find their allies, you guys go do your thing, and you'll meet somewhere in the middle. Whether that's in 15 days' time, 10 days' time, or whether that's earlier.
Or in the middle of battle, who knows?
Who knows? We'll find out when we get there. You guys then decided that your next step was to go back towards Listen's Way and followed Browan's lead, stepping through a kind of portal through trees that he now has the understanding of creating. Coming out in the grove of Liluan, some kind of water druid, I guess, that you guys met a fair while ago. Well, everyone except for Fink met some time ago. While you were there, you made your way back to the underground lake that led to that sanctuary, and in there you found traces of quite a large green dragon, as if a young red dragon approaching the city wasn't enough, and you have a green one hanging out somewhere. It was then decided that the best course of action was to try and seek advice from this being that had sent you on this quest in the first place, the one that has seemingly been watching over you, at least to the point of giving you some extra strength. You made your way to the temple, finding it ripped open and with enough space for a creature roughly the size of an adult green dragon to make its way through, with residue of some kind of acidic or poisonous breath sprayed across the stone in there. You found the remains of Kieran, one of your allies, who was eccentric, but he was pretty good to you guys. And then in your search for the gem that allowed communication to the Leviathan, you guys were met by an undead Behir, what remained of a creature either the same as or similar to the one you had slain initially when you came in here. And we ended with you guys just having killed it, and then discovering the golden band on one of its legs with the emerald gem, which everyone except for Fink would recognise as very much a trademark of Theldor, who was the Lord of Coin and is now the Lord of Listeners Way, as you guys have discovered after your 2.5 years of absence in the Fate. So, guys, what are you gonna do?
Panic. I think we should all panic.
How could we be so stupid to leave that armband here? It's our fault that Kieran's dead.
So does that mean Feldor was controlling the behemoth?
No.
Is that what the armband does?
No, I think we figured out that he couldn't control the people that had the armband.
Oh.
All he really did was he could hear and see from the armband.
He could also inflict damage. He could poison them.
That.
Because when you weren't able to be at the table with us, Sindri had one of those around him, and it was on your first adventure down here that it was removed. But along the way, as you were trying to help the group, every time you tried to like a grapple check or a strength check, you had a bit of poison rush through and failed it. So, yeah.
So it's our fault that Kieran's dead. And that we no longer have a way to contact Leviathan.
Can I use a 4th level spell slot to dispel the bracelet?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Sure.
Cool.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Because he's probably listening
So the
to us
DC
right now.
Probably is listening to
If it's
us.
a 4th level spell or lower, it should be immediately dismissed.
So is it just done?
Feldor is... Oh, it's cool. Oh, it's kind of...
So you can't hear us
I
now.
think beyond Shalala, no one else really can notice the difference. Whereas you would definitely feel it, and you with such a connection to the arcane with your wild magic, can almost like see the ripples of arcane energy shoot across it and fade away.
So it's done? It's broken?
Well, if what you say is true about it, then there's no real reason that it should be a problem anymore.
There's no reason to waste it.
I'm gonna pocket it.
Yeah.
I was going to wear it.
Okay. Go ahead and
Is
add
it a good idea to take something if this evil guy knows it, is familiar with it, he can track it again?
Can he?
Oh, he could do that one that does that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
He totally
He
could.
could
What's the
scry on
spell?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So I reckon
Just take the gem out of it.
we don't do what we did last time and attach it to something. I think we should.
Put it in a toilet.
Yeah.
So when he scries for it,
Yeah,
and
and
he
flush it
realizes
down, 'cause
it's
we have
not
that
where
technology.
he left it.
Yeah.
Or where we left it. Thinking about, where is it? Come find it.
I think we should just pop it in the acid that's in the other room, and hopefully it just eats away at the middle.
You give it a go.
It'll take a while, but I don't think we should take it.
I think he already knows about the place, obviously, because he's been watching it.
He probably even saw this.
Yeah.
If it's as powerful as what you have said.
I mean,
So do we think he's got the orb that lets us talk to the Leviathan then?
he could do.
I definitely think he does.
Shalala's gonna get down on her knees, clasp her little tiny gnome hands together, and say, Leviathan, I pray to you, thank you for all the help you've given us along the way. I hope you can hear me. We're really sorry about Kieran. We're dumb idiots and we didn't know that was going to happen. Also, I hope you're strong and well. And if you sent the vision to us, thank you so much. Didn't know you could tell the future. Also, how do we find you? Send us another vision, another sign. Please. Hope you get this. That's it. That's all. And she stands back up. Well, hopefully that helped. I know if you pray to gods, that gives them power, so hopefully they gave him some of that too. Well, what now? What do we do now?
I mentioned it before. I think we should panic.
What do you think?
I'm gonna
What's the body's name?
walk,
Kieran.
What do you think Kieran was doing down here?
I think
Yeah,
he was
well,
doing what he always does.
just walk off back to
Nothing.
basically where you come out of the water again.
Yeah,
To
so
the
back
first
into the
one.
main entrance.
Yeah,
cabin.
out of
Nice.
the little cabin part. So I'll just walk off.
Have we searched Kieran's body? If not, can I search Kieran's body for like
Make an investigation
any?
check.
Okay.
I will help.
Items.
Well, I was gonna say mainly searching for
Has he got any
Oh, yes,
handouts?
Skippy.
mainly searching for anything that's like a note that's like Kieran, go to this place to do this. Like
Large, large and gemmy.
No worries. You said you were helping?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can roll with advantage.
Oh,
What did
Yeah.
Did
You can
roll?
roll.
I already
you can
rolled.
Sorry,
I already
I
rolled.
roll.
Sorry.
didn't realize you'd
What are we
rolled.
rolling?
Investigation.
Oh, that's not so great.
Nope.
15.
18.
That's it?
Yeah,
You take
nice.
my 18.
Okay.
Taken.
So the pair of you searching through Kieran together. It's a bit awkward at first because there's that discomfort of, I guess it's a friend's body that you're kind of ransacking for once. It's not just a person you've killed. Maybe that makes it harder for you.
Respectfully ransacking.
Yeah. Sure. But there are no notes or really any items of worth. The really only things you kind of find left on the body are just like eaten away cloth. They probably haven't been dissolved by whatever killed him. Because even now, like the skeleton that remains is very much mostly a skeleton with like the odd bit of like flesh that's been burned on there or melted on there.
So we can
Otherwise
assume he's
it's
been
eaten
dead
away.
for a while. Potentially 2 years.
Yeah, it's been close to 3 years that since you guys have been here. Because you came back in the Fae after 2.5 years and we go and doing other stuff for a couple of months.
So we can assume that immediately after we left, potentially, he was attacked and killed.
Most exciting thing he had seen in years,
Yeah, I guess.
despite the death part of it, of course.
Hey, at least not that Fink knows this, but whatever was behind the doors also dead. Remember that was the haunch over thing attacking the door?
Yeah.
That's what we went and battled.
No, there was another thing. Remember there was another thing creeping in there behind another door that was just like growling and bashing on the door.
Yes, I do.
I thought you did. Yeah.
Can we actually search that room that thing was? And like, I know it's mostly rubble now, but
What are you looking for?
anything of interest, because I'm assuming it was in there potentially protecting something.
I'm gonna help and particularly be looking for the orb.
Okay, I think at the end of the last session we did do another look through
Oh, okay.
everything for that orb through the rubble. But I'd say even without rolls, it's not it. Like,
Cool.
You could roll it
Yeah.
out for 20, you don't find anything.
Alright, cool, fair.
Well,
Well, shit.
Let's get out of here.
I don't remember why we came here.
By the way, he's still flying unless you've dismissed it.
Oh,
Still floating above the ground.
does it last? Is
You got an hour for it, don't
Yeah,
you?
fairly sure it's an hour.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I put that piece of paper. Anyway, I don't remember how to dismiss it. Do I say the word again, or do I just dismiss it?
You can just dismiss it.
With your
I
mind
Just like, it's
powers.
right there.
With your brain
swoop
mind.
down close to the ground.
Yeah, it's fine.
and
It's
dismiss
okay.
it.
Unless we're in combat and it's like you're just hovering in midair and saying just miss it, I would assume that you're going to fly to the ground.
Until you repeat the command word as an action. There you go. Forced! And I land limerick.
Toast?
Forced.
Toast.
It's with an
I
accent.
love toast.
Toast.
If you can smell toast, I think we have an issue.
He's gonna have an issue in a minute.
Wow, okay then.
What? Where are we going? What are we doing? I'm so confused. Why don't we came here looking for advice
We should leave this
on
place.
what to do,
And now we can't.
and we didn't get it. So what do we do?
Just imagine that Sindri but with his axe. Just like, what do we do?
Okay.
Bashing around
I
the place.
want some
So-
adventure.
Blah blah blah. We are okay. This is what I wrote last session.
We should go
We
kill
are
Silver.
going to Liston's Way to slay the dragon? Question mark. Roughly 3 weeks. Browen can teleport through trees. Tracks up a green dragon on cabin walls. Going to see Leviathan. Kieran dead.
That's right. We've got to stop the attack on Liston's Way.
That's right.
Coming back
Yes.
to me now.
The whole thing we've been doing for.
And Leviathan was our ally. Now we have no way to contact him. Maybe we
What's
can.
the nearest town to where we are?
I mean,
Liston's
no,
Way?
Like, if we think about
Is
it,
there any other chapels around here to the?
No, if we go straight up-
Leviathan?
If we go straight up, it's not Liston's Way. We come close to Golden Tree.
No, there's-
If anybody,
The two ways you went, okay, you came in through here, through that other tunnel that had the waterfall.
Yeah.
That leads back to Liston's Way. The other way
Yeah.
you went was into the ocean
Yeah.
underneath Amberfed. And you guys then found a cavern that led up.
And we found that weird chick.
and the red orbs.
So, that's the two directions you guys know about.
I'd say this is my proposition: is Think Mate takes us back to where our allies are in the tower, and we prepare there, because really there's
Yeah.
we can go a journey we already know that has nothing there potentially, or we go back to
The
the
tower.
tower and we
Read
try
the
and
books.
read the books. Yeah, I love reading books.
Okay,
And then I can get another. I haven't had a Danish in so long.
Priorities.
So
Priority number one.
I think that would really lift my spirits. So a Danish from that dickhead bakery owner, and then maybe get some supplies and
Not
ammo,
again. Oh, we didn't
a
know
better
that.
sword for me.
Or we find this green dragon, lure it to Liston's Way, have it attack Liston's Way now, changing the course of history, and the later attack can't happen because there's no Liston's Way left for
Yeah.
the red dragon to come to and the clan keepers to say.
Exactly.
I really like that idea. We
Shouldn't
just,
have killed the behemoths, could have used him too.
well, maybe we could just go up to Liston's Way now and
I
burn
don't
the place.
think we're enough.
to
We're
the
probably,
ground.
it
We
did
should
cross my
have done.
mind. There's a lot of guards in Liston's Way.
True. Okay, another question. The hag in our dream knew that the vision was being shown to us. So does the hag, can she also tell the future? Does she also know about us now?
I don't like her, so I'm just pretending she doesn't exist. But I think the green dragon to Liston's Way.
Okay, how do we do that?
I don't know where the green dragon is.
Neither,
We'll just wait here
which is
for it to come back.
concerning.
Rattle old Kitty's bones.
And
Summon
then
it.
Browen can charm the dragon. His second charm dragon.
He can't do that.
Why not?
It was only a one spell thing.
You only have one spell slot for it. He can do it.
After
You
every
can
rest.
do it
As
again.
long as he's got that spell slot, he can do that one and has it prepared.
He's okay. I believe you.
Yeah,
Obviously.
it's just a really high level spell. It's
What do you
5th or
think,
6th
Brian?
level, so.
Yeah, be Browen now.
I think Bron was probably hanging out with
It's
Fink.
probably out the front of the field,
We're just chilling.
yeah. Yeah, those two are at the front of the cabin. It's just you three chatting in
Okay.
Are they
around
conversing?
Kieran's
What are they
table.
conversing about?
I thought you said that they're caressing.
You just make everything sexual, don't
I thought that's what you said.
Only I will know.
You guys aren't there.
Roleplay it.
I run to try and catch them stealthily.
Brian's probably just like staring at
you?
the
So options are go prepared for the fight on Liston's Way, do something to avoid the fight on Liston's Way,
Destroy Listen's Way now.
just run away completely and not worry about Liston's Way, or yeah,
Go somewhere where no one
destroy
can find
Liston's
us.
Way. Yeah, but then the plane keepers hopefully won't die at least.
I think maybe... Browan, what do you want to do?
We've walked back up to the top where Browan and Fink are.
Okay, well you'll see Fink just taking his time slowly doing up a teleportation circle.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Get out of here.
Where are we
Where we
going?
go?
I want to ask Brown a question. Did you know about this? Did you know about this?
The destruction here.
Yeah, and he didn't.
Where were you born, bro? I know like nothing about you, mate. I don't know.
I know nothing about me, mate.
He's very mysterious. He keeps
Yeah.
his cards close.
I'm from another.
Oh, letting him get out of it.
Yes.
I'm from
Chippy.
far away from here. I took a ship.
And you just tell
I'm from another. Mountains.
this plane bike.
I think so.
You know what? I
Your
think
brother's
he
pretty
doesn't
good.
know a lot about himself.
Maybe.
Haven't we established that he has got a bit of memory loss?
Yep.
Well,
Where are we going?
to the Planekeeper's Tower.
Okay.
I only have one teleportation for us. If I go back to Grunkel's Manor, we're not getting out of there ever again. I'm not for a while. It's just too much time.
Okay.
Alrighty, so. Whoop, destroyed that.
Left you on.
Clicked on the wrong one. Anyway, that shouldn't still go. So, do another teleportation circle, taking you to the Tower of the Planekeepers. You guys all go in, and instead of that pleasant kind of wash that you felt as you stepped through the trees, you have that horrid as your guts are left behind in bed. This is funny. Appear in the.
I think I'm getting used to it now.
I think... Oh
There
my...
you go. Let's go with that.
Hey guys, do you think
Nothing.
we should have maybe given Kin a burial?
Kieran.
That's the one. What have we done?
No, he was buried
What?
in the acid.
In the rubble.
I mean, he
In
was,
the rubble
he was
and acid.
underground.
Yeah, he's already underground. We couldn't do anything for
Yeah,
him.
that being the main thing.
If we took him up to the top and buried him, technically he'd be less underground than.
He'd be less buried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is our friend the stone golem here?
As you come through the door, yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Kip.
Kip.
Kit, can you get me the strongest sword in this tower for me, please? Thank you.
Just kind of stares at you, but doesn't move.
Worth a try.
And when you said, like, can you get me the strongest, it was like, and then when you said sword, it's just back in. Because he's probably expecting the strongest alcohol.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
As is
Stella's
more
not really a drinker.
his usual, anyway.
Okay. So Lyell isn't here. She's off finding allies, if I remember correctly.
Fink's gonna crash out on a bed or on a couch in that.
Just in
little
the common space? Yeah, okay. So I guess for the internet, so the teleportation room that they come into is just a domed room with a permanent teleportation circle there and a single door coming off that beneath some crimson and ebony arches. The common room is again circular with a pair of double glass doors that open up to a balcony to which they can overlook most of the city of Erstastor. The decor inside is vibrant rugs beneath mahogany furniture with a fireplace in there. It's kind of ever burning. You guys have actually never seen that fire go out or any fuel added to it. There's no smoke, there's no flue where anything would escape. It's just burning and it's warm. There are bookshelves lining one of the walls with various like chessboards and cards and dice and things. You can see there's another section that has various drinks and things and glasses, which is often where Kit goes back and forth from as he collects people's orders, as this is due to him.
You scared me.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy the origin. Bye. What are you doing? Oh. Yeah.
Who said that?
What? That was me?
Was that Carl?
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you. That sounded like
I
Carl.
put it on my
Wait, how long have you guys been married? Obviously not that long.
I had the shut.
Obviously not.
Carl and I sound very similar. Love you.
Grace wishes.
Too much beard, mate.
Was that Carl?
Yeah. No, that was me.
Bye.
I love you.
You're
Love
funny.
you. Oh.
Can you come do that on camera?
Zelen just goes bleeding at his lips.
Oh.
I rang Mum. He's like, I'm coming back. Ah!
He's gonna run straight to you.
That's alright. I'm going up there.
Alright.
I just talked to Meg on FaceTime for 3 hours,
Just
so I didn't.
tell them it's maroon war paint.
That's all it is. He bleeds the road.
Bloody yeah. Just keep on charging on.
Yeah, your jumper isn't actually Superman, it's the Maroons.
Yeah, that's the Maroons logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
It was a big thing when they had the superhero jerseys, and I think the Storm had Superman. At that point.
Really?
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh. Can I
Yeah,
roll
they did
insight
the
check
Man
on
of
you?
Steel They did a Man of Steel one. Broncos got Iron Man at one point. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. Welcome to my relationship. I don't watch the football,
When
but they had a Marvel round.
Yeah,
I'm
when
aware Superman's
sports is
not
trying to
Marvel before
appeal
he
to a
attacks
large
them.
crowd.
They were two completely separate rounds. Alright. Anyway, that's about it.
Hey guys, while we're deciding what to do, I've thought back to
Remembered.
where we came from and remembered that we're trying to stop them using the body of Selene?
Yeah.
Selene.
Yeah.
And we found out that they need the body before they need that mace that I think Brian still has.
No.
No, we lost that mace.
We lost the mace.
Yes. But the mace is no good to them without the body.
Mm.
Maybe we should go find the body. Not worry about this.
I actually agree
listeners,
with
It's like
that.
we can't do anything
I
on this.
fully
We could
agree
at
with
least
that.
stop this ritual that might end the world.
I 100% agree, but let's stop our
Which
friends from
should be
dying
what the
first.
playing keepers are concentrating on. And maybe, but if we bring it to their attention, they'll be like, oh yeah, no, Packers is like this. Save the world. Save the realm.
That is very smart.
We also have no intel on where that body is. So, I think, and I might be wrong, but I think it'll I think it'll take longer than 15 days to do that.
What happens in 15 days?
Oh, we all die.
Listen's way.
Well, we don't. We weren't there.
But
we
we're
don't
going
know.
there.
We could be looking for a body. A lot more fun.
More fun. Charlotte's gonna walk up to Kip and say, Kip, those rooms we stayed in last time, can we have those rooms again? Can you take me to a room?
Yeah. Purposely starts like to just
Yeah.
thump its way through. And now that I guess you guys are acquainted with the place, and they're probably not enchanting the space around you as they were.
Okay, cool.
It's just a simple trip down a couple of stairs and then to the
Awesome.
left.
That's good. I was
And
worried.
if we open up a door, do we possibly fall and die? Still?
Or see a brick wall or something like that.
No.
Oh, cool.
Doors seem to lead to rooms, the ones that aren't locked.
Okay, cool.
But even then, as you kind of like start to approach doors where Kip isn't leading you, he seems to just like stop and just watch around. You kind of try to handle him, and as you like let it go, he keeps walking to where he's leading you.
Cool. With that, Shalala will go to sleep. But before she goes to sleep, she goes, "Hey, Leviathan. I know I already prayed to you today, but I'm just going to do it again because I'm just worried, and I hope you're really strong, and I hope this gives you strength, and good night." That's the end.
Whatever.
He's
You
a
really
fixed
think that's
one,
gonna work?
Yeah,
You're not in the
it's
room with
scratched
me,
up.
are you?
Hey, bro.
No.
Who's gonna be bro? Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Depends what you ask. I guess.
I know I've offered up.
backstory.
I feel like a lot of good ideas today, but this might be my craziest one yet.
Oh, most of them are.
What if we just go to Liston's Way in the morning and just tell them to like run away? Like we were in a situation and someone charmed a dragon and it's on its way. Flee.
That's all well and good, but I think it'd be best if we don't do that in person. They might kill us. We didn't exactly leave on good terms.
If
Dude.
we send the girls to Liston's Way, and
Oh, they know them as well. They don't think.
It would have to be Fink.
I don't know if they believe Fink.
But I don't know if he's been compromised with the bracelet on the Bahir.
I just thought if we could convince them. Why does Fink have a bracelet? What do you mean compromised? Who's compromised?
Well, what if Felder saw us kill the Bahir? And then,
Oh, he definitely did.
yeah, and he would have saw a thing. And that's assuming that the hag hasn't been following us since the dream as well.
It's too hard. She's too hard, so we just pretend she's not a thing.
Next.
Ignore your problems and they just go away. Okay, we'll sleep on it. We'll sleep on it.
Instead of sleeping, I'm gonna go to the library.
Okay. You make your way in there. You can see Gabriel is in there. The halfling with the quite nice white hair, well dressed, just kind of running around the place.
I grab him and I hug him.
Oh yes, no, I was told that. Yes. Gives you a pat back. Lila mentioned something about me dying. That's Hi, no, I'm still alive. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
You got any bugs? Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
You know, come here. Let's have a seat. How about we just grab a seat for now?
Okay.
Okay. And you kind of pulls a chair and then pulls another one and lifts your feet up onto
I don't know why I'm
onto
fucking
that one, and
it's
then
not
pours
even
a
happened
little
yet.
glass of water for you, and just hands it. Just have a drink. Right. Now, take a breath. Maybe another one. It's a little better. Anyway, right. I'm not dead yet. None of us are dead yet.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
I'm just being silly.
Maybe not. Who knows? We'll find out in however many days it is.
Oh yeah.
Another couple of breaths. Just another thing.
Don't mind me. Have you got any books?
Yes. Quite a few.
Oh no, swords? Good swords.
It's a very broad.
Swords of, like
broad.
historical swords.
I suppose what particular historical sword you're looking for.
What's it called? Do you know about a lady called Ithlin?
Yes, and I it's been a while, right, since we were in here, but I think you did research with Gabriel on this topic.
Yeah, I'm just asking him again to see if anything else popped up. But also other historical swords.
So I'll be honest, I haven't quite looked into anything more with Ithel and Brightblade since you were last year. Mainly because it's not in my particular interests, and at this very moment I'm looking up things about, dragons
Yeah,
and things and
Yeah, that makes sense. I should probably. I mean, I'm well versed in dragons, but I should probably.
right, I'm learning. And apparently I have to look up something about some night hags as well.
Yeah, 100%, definitely.
And
do
about
that.
things that can create fissures of fire beneath my feet. and stuff.
Yeah, those specifically those like what could make that
And
happen.
he kind of reaches into his pocket and like pulls out a flask and takes a sip and like puts it back up. It's his pocket.
Do you want to talk about something?
No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah,
I maybe
okay.
don't take the information of my imminent demise as well as Awkward and Lyle, because I look after the books. You see,
Yeah.
why the fuck I went with them in that dream, I don't know.
You
But-
still could not go.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, I kind of love them. They're really nice.
Yeah.
They're kind of like my family, you see.
Yeah.
So I guess if they're going off to their imminent demise, and that might be the thing. See, Lyle said it's all kind of fucked up, so maybe you already knew this, like in your dream and stuff. So maybe it's the fact that I know that they're going to die is why I go with them, because I don't want them to die alone without me. But then even though they die without me,
Yeah,
anyway,
that's
'cause I can't
actually
put
a
them in
really
pit,
good
apparently.
Yeah, we might actually just be fucking.
Takes the water away, pulls his flask out, and then hands that to you. He's like, you know what? Do you want to come for a walk? Let's go for a little walk. You can sip on that for a little bit.
Okay.
And he picks you up and starts leading you through the library off to a little room on the corner where he opens it up, and there's a he's got his own little desk and a few chairs and a lounge and stuff, and you can see a bed behind the desk, so he seemingly sleeps in his office.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not overly well furnished, but it's neatly kept. He doesn't have any trinkets that aren't of use, and everything is in its place. But he kind of leans over and he's like, I'm just a thought, right?
Mhm.
I was just thinking about drinking my fears away tonight.
Yeah.
And it seems like you need to drink your sorrows away.
Yeah.
And it's, a bad habit to drink alone and all that. Do you want to just, drink together all night long?
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Do
know
your
what
friends want to join us too, or do you think they're not into
I
that
think
kind
one
of
of them is asleep.
So we maybe don't wake them? Or
Yeah.
should we wake them?
Hmm?
Like, we just put a little cheeky little bit of something in their mouth. No, we shouldn't do that. No, that's bad. Sorry, I'm all kinds of screwed up at the moment.
I'm starting to
Um,
realise you might be a bit of an inhibitor.
I'm probably going to die in, days.
Weeks.
So, the whole thing of regrets doesn't really live with me anymore.
Yeah,
at
that's
the
fair.
moment.
I'm fully down. I'm fully down.
Perhaps we just bring this party to your friends. I'll just collect my alcohol and we can just take it to them.
Yeah, and is it okay that while we're drinking, I just have a book to read?
Of course. Yes, we'll grab a book on swords. I have so many books on swords.
Cool.
Wonderful books on swords.
What's the best book on swords you have?
Oh, I think it's called Swords.
Actually, you know what? I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a very, very,
Raving reviews.
apparently, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where you can judge the book by its cover because it's exactly what it fucking says it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can, I actually you read that title, you look at the book, and I'm gonna learn about swords.
It doesn't even have a blurb.
No,
Now,
it's
how
just
genius
swords.
is that? You see so many books and they've got all this bullshit written on the back of them,
Yeah.
but this one doesn't need it because
You're
the
forced-
cover just says everything.
Yeah.
And it's kind of intriguing when you look at the back too, because you're like, I wonder, is it just about swords? And you look at the back and there's no blurb, and you're like, fuck me, I guess it is.
Yeah.
And you
Just
open it and
about
you read it, and it is
It's about swords.
100%. I'll pick that one up.
Yeah, thanks.
And he starts grabbing his alcohol and just, let's go.
Okay.
Grabs the book titled Swords. Canon, I'll write that down.
It's good.
Swords book.
That's actually one of the in real life.
Which
Shane's
edition,
gonna read a
though?
book. Write a book
Yeah,
about
no.
swords.
Which edition?
Which edition?
No, it's got everything you need.
Yeah, there's only one edition.
I mean,
It's only
swords,
needed the one. It's
right?
every fucking sword in here. No more have been made since this one. Magically updates.
That's cool.
It doesn't.
It's got auto updates
It's
turned
made me
on.
a little bit tipsy already.
It's connected to the cloud. It syncs.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's fucking shit though. I have to have it on all the time.
I know. Do you charge it?
Yeah, and it's pretty well plugged in all day and all night.
Right.
Because, if it goes dead, then it doesn't update.
Right. Yeah.
And then you go and open it and you're
Like
like,
if
I can't
it's-
read it because it's
If
not
it's
updated.
below 50%, you gotta go. Oh fuck! I gotta plug it in, and then it
Such an
updates.
inconvenience. Anyway, you make your way back to the bedroom of the Rift Breakers, what has been given as your little area. What were you 3/4 doing in that time?
I think we went to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Shalala
attempting a
was,
long rest in the common room.
Okay.
Shalala was sleeping and praying and sleeping.
Kind of walks his way in there. He's like, right. Oh shit.
I think they might be asleep.
And Bron would have tried to figure out how to get onto that top gun.
Yeah,
Sleep up there.
easy enough. Yeah, sleep in that garden. No worries.
It's just us
You know
two.
what? Let's just drink in silence. You can read your book.
Let's drink in
And
silence.
you know what? We'll try and keep the sobs to a minimum. Because we don't want to wake him.
Yeah.
And he kind of sits on the bed where Brian would be, tosses a drink over to like a full fucking bottle of wine.
Sounds like a good Thursday night to me.
Stella.
Yeah, fucking no worries.
Stella
Soft
just
book,
kind
we'll
of doesn't
drink
open
in
the book
silence.
yet and just kind of sits next to him and goes. Didn't think so. It's fine. And just open up my book
Right.
to read my.
Huh?
The kissy.
Kind of like drinking has a very big. Sort of that. I just assumed like there's romantic relationships going on in here, like that you guys like adventure around together. It's not. It's usually what happens.
No.
Oh,
I don't think anyone's with anyone.
right.
Why do you like Shalala? She's
I
young.
don't not like her, but I don't know that I like her. You know if you know what if you get what I'm saying.
Oh, so it's Fink.
I mean he's pretty chiseled. I'll give him that. But
But you go for more of a daddy look, so it's Sindri.
no, I'm kind of just. I guess I'm not really in the market. I guess for it.
I go for another.
I feel like things are good. You know what? I might just head back to my room. We can chat
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Um,
I'm gay anyway. I don't even. It must be the drinks that you've given me
I
and
mean,
the
it's a-
impending doom. So.
yes,
Thing is-
I mean that'll do it. I've heard that that's where a lot of relationships kind of start to fizzle out. It's on the cusp of dying.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I said yes, yep. Enjoy the book, enjoy the wine, and you know what? If you never want to mention it again, that's perfectly fine. But if
I
you
think
want to
we'll,
talk
yeah,
about
no,
it,
we'll
that's
definitely
also
never
perfectly
mention
fine.
it again.
I'm very flattered. I'm going to my office now.
Night.
Good night. Leaves you there with the book and the bottle of wine.
I wrote a note in my book. Georgia roleplay straight.
Doesn't go well.
And that's how it happened in real life.
It's awkward.
Anything else you're doing before you go to bed?
No, I'll meditate. I won't actually go to sleep. So 4
No
hours
worries.
is all I need. So 2 hours of reading and
Lucky you, because you meditate and you don't sleep. The rest of you,
Uh-oh.
however.
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
Now I wish I slept now.
Really?
I don't think I've ever been here for one
Oh
of these.
no.
I don't think so.
No, you
Guys,
haven't.
All awake, and think this is the first time for you.
One of us. One of us.
Awake in a collective consciousness. Now for, I guess, Sindri, Shalala, and Rowan, you guys know what this is. The feeling is the same. It's dark. You're not underground like you have been in the past, years ago when this last happened. You're in a small stone room. You can see, just sitting off in the corner on a rather rotted chair, draped in her dark robes, with her white and black hair, her long nose, her elongated fingernails, her coiled horns. The hag is just there, one leg crossed over the other, and is just tapping her fingers.
Do we see each other?
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
really. But Fig would be the only one that doesn't know that this is a shared thing.
Is she looking at us in our direction? Okay.
out from the other corner,
Something
you
like
see another familiar figure. Green scales. The snout and the face. He dressed outlandishly the last time you saw him, though this time it's not just a nice attire. This is official clothing. This is ceremonial. This is properly ironed and pressed, kind of vibrant reds and golds. You can see a thick golden circle, with an emerald in the center across from a little chain that hangs around his neck. His coat there is furred at the top.
Yeah.
He kind of looks over towards the hag and just taps and just nods and points. I guess indicating
Can
that
he-
you're all there.
So he can't see us.
From a good sense you can't know.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Okay. Shalala says, what do you want from us?
The hag uncrosses her legs and stands up and puts her hand on Feldor's shoulder. And then he kind of like twitches, almost like in a recognition of looking your direction, but now seeing for the first time.
Ew.
And she looks over to you and just says, "Repeat."
What do you want from us?
Feldor kind of crosses his arms, looking at us like, "Oh, now we remember this accent." Oh, that's been a while. It's been a fucking while.
It's like Swiss, Russian.
Yeah, no, I don't. Oh.
Well. Nah, that's not it. No, it's scarier than that.
It is so wonderful to see you, Mr. Liftbreakers.
been a while, Riftbreaker.
Like a really flamboyant
Hey,
villain.
you Riftbreakers. Look at you, but he didn't know you as the Riftbreakers. As far as he's concerned, he knows you as the Hounds. Your numbers are different, I see. You are missing a half-elf. You have a halfling. Have a things for the halves, I see.
I'd like to cut you in half.
You're a bit far away for that. Now, why did you go? You were so close. You could have come and cut me in half, as you say. Yeah, that's Swedish. Right?
We're busy.
Right. I'll be honest, there is not much I was wanting of you, because I have not heard of you for a very long time. Hounds. But you have come back to that. Did you like what has happened to it? The rearrangement?
Do we know the rearrange? We haven't been to
Down
this.
in your
We just were in the cave.
Okay. Oh, that.
It's quieter now.
Grosser.
I like the decor. So I'm just wondering, what are you? You come so close and yet disappear on me again.
Sneaky.
Do you know of the future?
I have been informed of some things, yes, and I don't think that's any need to keep that a secret from you.
Okay.
My lovely hero has informed me that there were spies, and to have you appear so soon afterwards. It's not a coincidence, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So intriguing, though. I was not present in your dream.
Probably
That's
dead.
the way we like
Do you
it.
think maybe you did come and cut me in half?
Maybe I did. I guess we'll find out.
Well, we can find out. If you would like, we can find out as soon as you come.
You're at Liston's Way?
I'm the Lord of Listen's Way. This is where I live, yes.
Well, we've been out of touch for quite a while.
Yes. Yes, we have. It has been pleasant, but also there's been an itch that I have never been able to scratch since you hounds escaped me. So perhaps we can discuss how best that can be scratched. Perhaps you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Less of a sword play and more of words to discover how we can protect the innocence of this city.
You care for your Liston's way?
Well, you don't become a lord of a place just to watch it burn, do you?
I did wonder.
So as intriguing as it might be to see this future of yours and see our own dragon up close and personal, I'm thinking it might be best for all of us, and for the fate of your friends, that perhaps we come to an arrangement that does not see that come to pass.
Or maybe soon you'll be the Lord of Nothing.
Well, again, you did not see me in that dream, so who's to say I don't survive and come looking for the only things I have left?
Enemies.
That would probably be all I have. I've had less, and I've built a great much from it. So, hounds, this is my invitation. I will leave you to the rest of your lovely dreams. I'm sure your sleep will be sound and pleasant. You will wake well rested. If you don't appear, I might suggest staying where you are, because my dear here can't see you there. Step out, though. Maybe something different.
Well, I'd like to say it's been good to see you, but it really hasn't. So, how about you leave us to our sleep?
You flattered me, my dear. And he steps away
Did I?
to take the hag's arm off his shoulder so he no longer sees you, and then waves, and she kind of just smiles, and then it disappears, and you all kind of collectively just wake up. Not like a shocking wake, but just that blink in pitch darkness of your little bedroom.
Cool. Well, if that don't kill you, morning wood. I don't know where I went to sleep, so I don't know if there's people around me.
Yeah, you guys are collectively like in a common bedroom.
Is everybody else awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stella would be too because she's only meditating, so she's just going to hang out.
Did we all see the same thing just then? Again?
Did you have a lovely little meeting?
Had a lovely little meeting.
I just remembered, Feldor's never seen me.
No.
Not in person. Only through other means.
You don't know if he's seen you though. You're understanding of those bands you can never hear.
Right.
Rowan, did you have a dream, mate?
Bro,
Rowan slept up on the roof.
Oh, he's on the
So
roof.
it'll be a couple of minutes and he would probably make his way down, just shitting bricks.
and a shocked little Fink will walk.
Stella, you just missed out on a lovely little dream.
God damn it.
We saw the Night Hag, Feldor. He's invited us to come to Listen's Way to barter for Listen's Way's safety.
That's not gonna happen.
No.
That's just some weird, dumb... As if they're the dirtiest players I've ever seen.
But we did learn that the hag can't scry on us while we're in this tower. Which is pretty good. So maybe we should
Still
eat
been
here,
quite a
sleep
dream,
here, die here.
Just stay here. Cool.
Yeah, questions. This is the first time that I heard the description of Feldor. You said he's got green scales and a snout.
Yeah.
Is he like a dragonborn looking?
How
lizard
cute.
folk? I guess where's the description of how he He's got a golden kind of frill.
Is he a green dragon?
Don't you?
He looks like a humanoid-sized creature.
He killed that fella that I know the name of that we all liked so much that's dead now. Kit.
Kieran.
Oh, so many
Kieran!
names.
Because, Kieran, like
Do you think he was the green dragon down in the hole that killed Kieran?
No, he's like a dragonborn, Feldor.
Yeah, but isn't he really powerful?
And the
Maybe
green
he can
dragon is
change
probably like...
into- Maybe he can change.
Can they do that?
I don't know.
So did you get a good read on what the hag was thinking?
Just evil.
I think the hag just has an eye on us, maybe.
No one thought to, analyze her. Maybe try and figure out what she's thinking.
Pretty stressful. We're all
If you
pretty
roll
stressed
insight,
out.
it
We weren't all
doesn't tell you
chi.
what they're thinking.
No, but it gives you an overall vibe of
We
like,
got the
I'm
vibe.
gonna fucking kill you.
We got
and
the
also,
vibe.
Also, if Felder was lying on that.
One could assume that a deal of bad faith would be met if we happen to go to Liston's way. As far as what I can tell of what you've said about this person and the way that he came into power.
I think if we go,
Maybe they
they'll kill
want
us. Clearly.
Or,
But
or they don't. And they want us to find Selena's body.
Or they want us to be there to fight the dragon, and in return, the hag won't kill the planekeepers. We save Liston's way,
Oh.
planekeepers don't die, and then Feldor might try and kill us. But we'll worry about that then.
What matters more though? The safety of...
Well, me.
Safety of-
So, I say we go do something else.
Safety of Listan's way. Safety of everything ever.
I mean, I've already voiced that I think the safety of the future is more important than the safety of just Liston's way. And a city that's
So we
run
should go.
by a...
So we should?
No, well, I have said from the beginning, ever since we saw that dream, that we should not go, and neither should the planekeepers. But-
if we go, I was gonna say, isn't that the deal? But I just made that up. That might be the deal. That the planekeepers don't die, and by us going, we do save the planekeepers who hopefully save the future. Maybe.
Or we do go,
And we all die.
we arbitrate, the planekeepers go, and they still die.
Oh, that might be why we went in the dream when we saw the future.
Oh.
Didn't
Already
you say
dead.
that we came shortly after?
We have to
did we?
go to Liston's way with the planeskeepers.
100%.
Not early to talk to.
It's the only thing that's different about everything.
I don't think if we go see Feldor earlier, it's not going to benefit us in any way.
There's no way.
What do you think, Rowan?
Actually, I realised Fink would have come in and been like, what the fuck was that dream?
Yeah.
We'll fast forward.
That was Broen.
No, definitely not.
No, it wasn't.
Um,
I have two ideas for Broen. He's either like, let's go talk with Feldor and see if we can save Liston's way. And also,
All I know is he felt guilty at the time.
yeah.
He
he'd probably want to
definitely
stop
feels
it.
responsible for everything that is about to happen.
Yeah.
Because he is responsible for everything that is about to happen.
100%.
So,
What if we just send a representative to talk to Feldor?
Do you have anyone in mind?
Where's Muley when you need him?
Well, don't you bring Yuli to this.
He's in Liston's way.
More like
So
Dayrap
you
when
left
you
him.
need him.
Oh, really?
Dayrap,
Well, we have to
Dayrap.
say Liston's way.
your bird's there too.
I mean, if we like the idea of a representative, I'll go.
Well, so, yeah.
The thing is, we weren't sure if the hag knew of the future, but that dream has just confirmed it, that the hag knows of the future. So our vision, it's not going to play out like our vision, because we'll be there, and the hag already has seen that vision, so they know the dragon's coming.
I think as long as we're there, whatever happens in the future
It's changed.
is changed. If we don't go, it
too confusing.
But
I hate it.
as well as, you know, them in the vision, like the future vision we had, it was like a surprise attack from the dragon. They're going to also be prepared and have armies, rather than just having the hag to defend the city.
They did have armies.
But they'll have
They were
more.
ready.
They were ready. We played the army.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But they were just like, they're already, like there were soldiers in the town. Like they're going to
Yeah.
potentially recruit undead and...
There weren't really any citizens present on the streets. That would probably be the only thing I'd say in that dream.
So...
The vision, they had the vision, and it's a loop.
So what Fink is trying to say is, out of any variation of the dream that we could possibly muster up, the only thing we can truly make sure of is that we go there with the Planekeepers. That's the only thing we can make sure of. Unless they're just on their own little thing and they're gonna go there anyway. We need to call them as soon as possible and make sure they know that. Because that's the only thing that we truly have power to change. If we get them to understand that that's important. If that changes, then the future has changed.
Or maybe we don't go with them, but we go with them, but not with them. You know what I'm saying? We're there, but not with them.
There wasn't much time between them getting there and them not being there anymore.
Yeah.
That's true. Maybe we're there first.
But then we're not there.
If we're not with them, we can't control the order in which that
See
happens.
what you've done? The
No, but-
future is hard.
What do you think, Kip?
Shalala, we cannot.
Kip's not down there,
That's
is
the
he? He's
only.
not.
That's the only thing that we can take control
You
of.
just
Yeah.
think,
If we split up, then that we don't know whether that's.
No, but I'm saying we could split up but still be there, but not be, like, show up with them.
Yeah, but we don't know. Like things can get mustered up. And
That could have been what we did in the dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, because in the dream we weren't there.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
no one saw us.
But if we were there in the dream, we would have been fighting.
We don't know.
I'm pretty sure I would have been fighting.
Well, we don't know. That was the future, and like, you know, the future is the future, and whatever thing we make up in our mind separate from the rift breakers is what happens.
I don't know what to do.
I'm lost.
Okay, like outside game.
just-
No, I get it.
Right. Okay.
I get it. I get it.
As long as when the planeskeepers appear, we're right next to them, we might have a chance.
Yeah, we've changed the future, and
But what I'm saying is sneak attack might also be a better idea. Not like, boom, we're in the center of town with the planeskeepers all in one spot. Come at us. Like, that sounds dumb to me.
Yeah, but as long as we go with the planeskeepers, it
Future's
doesn't matter
changed.
where we go. the
That's what I
future's
was
changed.
saying.
You were saying to split the party.
and that's not what we should do.
No, I was saying we should be there, but not be like around the middle of town with everyone.
Yeah.
Like,
Did
be
you think this would
around.
happen? Go.
Mate, I don't try and anticipate anything about you guys.
When you came up with this little idea
Mate, I
last
just
night,
build
were
the
you
world.
like,
I just build the damn world.
this will fuck up for 20 minutes.
This is content. It's riveting.
So have we decided we're just going to ignore Feldor, show up with the Planekeepers in 13 days, and, but, you know, what happens, happens.
I think you guys are just gonna do whatever you want.
Well, what do you, I thought that's what you want to do. I want to talk to Feldor. What do you want to do?
I don't know!
Ah,
How
But I'm
about-
saying if we go, we don't all just teleport right into the same spot.
when we talk to Feldor or when we go to Liston's Way to fight the dragon.
No, we should definitely be with the rift breakers. No, that's us.
Yep.
The
Planeskeepers.
Planekeepers. Planeskeepers, we should definitely be with them. We should not go anywhere away from the battle.
Yeah, but should we go like today,
No.
tomorrow, this morning after breakfast?
We have no way to get there anyway.
Yeah.
Can't you telly?
No?
Closest I could get us to is Hammer House.
Well, that seems like it's further.
It is.
Actually, no, it's You grunks.
From where you are, yeah.
Can Brian not teleport us to the trees again? To just outside of...
You can take it to that tree underneath there.
But as soon as
The
we
thing
leave this
is-
tower,
It still takes 2 weeks from that point to get up back to Liston's Way.
It
if
wasn't
we go
2
through the
weeks.
tunnels.
It was like
Oh, really?
5
It's not
days.
It's not 2 weeks.
How long?
It's a. You guys didn't make your way to the Listen's Way.
Oh wait, no. If we like went
But it was like
underneath-
5
I was gonna
days.
say no. If we went back through the tunnels against the current.
No, that's not even. That wouldn't even be a few weeks. It only took you guys because you guys were exhausted that whole time.
Hmm.
I think it was 2 days travel.
Oh, it's
With
gonna
the
be
code.
easy. It's like the world wants
Yeah.
us to do it.
no,
Just
because
saying.
as soon
I'm
as
just
we leave the
clarifying
tower,
the time.
Oh wait, no. That was
It's
the
been a
other.
long
If we took the
while.
right way,
If you guys went the way you were meant to that time,
it was supposed to take 2 weeks to
you
get.
would have gone out to the coastline. Yeah, that would have taken a couple of weeks. Yeah, but you guys took the wrong turn, which ended up being the right turn. So weird. So best you can get is a couple of days out of Listen's Way using that tree stepping thing, whatever it's called. Tree
Maybe we
strike.
could make a deal, or
But what would the deal be? Like, what?
I'm gonna text.
It's
you.
not going to be good if we make a deal. He said he'll scratch our back if we scratch his, which means we have to do something for him.
kill the,
Well, yeah,
probably
that is
kill
how
the
it is.
dragon.
What if
which
the
is
deal
what we want
is-
to do anyway? So actually now,
But-
I wish I'd thought more in the. I wish we had more time in that dream.
What if the deal is we find Selene's body for him or something like that?
Oh, well, we can't do that anyway. So we can.
Then the planes keepers just come and attack us.
We've already made a deal with Feldor before and it did not go well for us.
Deal with him before we
Yeah, he wanted us to find the obsidian bowl and knife. And we didn't bring it to him. And that's why he tried to kill us.
Oh, why didn't we bring it to him?
We could go get that for him.
The guy that had it got pulled through a portal. With fire.
He's probably got it.
Oh, so we lost.
Goldagu, do you remember him? The dragon wizard?
I don't think Carl was with us.
Oh, he was the best.
Sindri wasn't even with you. Actually, Sindri was at the tavern.
Just working
David
away.
Sindri!
He was
You
looking after the
workhorse.
Python's nest at that point.
Yeah, that's right. Man, that was so long
Yeah,
ago.
just getting drunk and stealing all the booze.
Living the best life.
Well, fuck. I mean, freak.
That's alright, we got the warning.
This is
though.
a
Yeah,
good
that's
start
right.
to your
Oh, yeah,
compromise,
that's
but
good, that's
you
good.
You can do it.
Shalala praised the little hands. No, Rora praised the little hands. And says, Dom, what the fuck do we do? I could really use your input, Dom.
What if we can hear you?
Maybe. Dom, are you watching?
I mean, come on.
He's
The
sleeping.
the strongest thing we have with us at the moment
This guy.
is that guy, and the thought that we stick with the planeskeepers.
Ah, that too.
Like, I'm gonna fight really hard for that to be the thing we do.
What if we just...
Me too. I think it'd be better to. You know, maybe they stand a chance if there's 10 of us in the middle of that shit fight. Instead of just 5.
We need to make sure that that vision we saw changes.
Yes.
If we're hiding, then the vision's the same.
No, I didn't say we'd be hiding. I just said we wouldn't teleport to the middle of town with them. So we wouldn't all be one target all in one spot.
Mind you, keep in mind that that hag got rid of everyone in like a round.
Exactly. So we're not all together. Which is what I said.
I really think we should make a deal, because I think if we go there...
Will I?
They'll know that we've left as soon as we leave this tower.
Yeah.
So they'll know we're coming to make the deal.
Yeah.
They want us to
We
leave.
don't want to make the deal.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my little stone and be like, hey Lyle, we had a really important vision and we need to have a really important conversation. Hope to see you soon, we're in the tower.
You did well.
Thank you.
You're getting good at it.
I know.
You're best.
Thank you.
You can only get a bit of a dazed voice coming back into your
I would
head.
have woken her up.
Yeah.
Hey bitch.
Sorry, just give me a moment. Okay. I'll see you soon. You guys wait a few minutes. And then eventually you hear some thumps down the steps. And the door creaks open. And you can see Augury kind of steps through, stumbles, and just like sits down and lies back on one of the empty beds in that room. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm also just like, hi.
Welcome home.
Can we have some coffee?
Thank you. You know what? Yes. Augury, do you mind? And he's like, fuck's sake. He's back up. So that's what he's about. He's kept this up the top.
I just always assumed he was with us all the time.
He just drops you off and goes back to his little common space where he lives.
This little charge port like a robot.
Like
So it's incredibly early in the morning,
Yes.
but I should expect no less from you.
No.
and we love you too.
Apologies. Also, it's in regards to the night hag that totaled us all in the future. Well, you all, not us all.
Right.
She just came to us in a dream. And she knows of the future. So, the battle that we have seen, she knows that... Oh my god, it's... Anyway,
She knows that.
she knows that we know.
She knows it's going to happen, and she is well aware that she's probably going to kill myself and
Yes.
my.
Yes.
Right.
Want to
Also,
make a deal?
yeah. Feldor, old mate, Scalyface, the Lord of Listan's Way,
Wants to make a deal.
has propositioned us.
Right, that's exciting. First thing, I was going to come back in the morning and talk to you guys, but I guess I'll just do it now. She opens up a bag of holding. And funny enough, in response to that question that you sent me, let me find it. He pulls out a short sword that kind of glimmers with an odd hue. Like when oil is spilt on the ground, sunlight hits it. It's got the multi colours across the steel. It kind of shimmers there. She hands you that. She goes, take a moment with that. That's the best thing I could find, like, for hags, considering they can turn invisible and disappear on you.
Sweet.
So,
I mean, I know all about this. I read it in the Book of Swords, Book about Swords.
Gabriel loves that one.
I know.
What's-
He doesn't love me though.
So, you guys...
What's that about?
Nothing I need to go into? You can all discuss that later. Right, so what's your plan?
We go with you.
No?
No.
Well,
Some of us think that the only way to change the future is for all of us to teleport in when you guys arrive, so that it literally is different, because that would change what we saw. We weren't there. Whereas there's some conversation still about what this deal may entail, as Feldor clearly doesn't want his city burnt to the ground, and he claims he wants to make a deal with us to prevent this, which may be that we come and kill the dragon and they don't kill you. But there's also the chance that maybe it's a trap and he traps us, and that's why we're not in the vision, and then the vision comes true and you all die.
See, that's the trouble with knowing your fate. Or not knowing your fate. You're really bent on changing this. And thinking
Well,
that that's what changes
more
it.
than others.
And that-
I think if we all go with you guys, the only thing that'll change is that I'll die too.
I feel like if we
that
go
hag-
ahead of time, we'll potentially be killed. If we go when the dragon's there, we'll still all potentially be killed.
Right.
Which I guess is the risk.
And if we go early, that's like 7 less hangovers I gotta live through. Silver lining.
You remind me so much of... It might just be a dwarven thing, but you remind me so much of my husband.
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Right, you are also odd.
But you are the all-wise one, so we wanted to consult you on what your thoughts may be.
Should we go early and then potentially you come in behind with a little sneak attack?
Pew pew.
Pew
Or
pew.
should we try and take this deal? Is there any way that we can meet with Feldor without physically meeting with Feldor.
Is there any
He
way
comes
that
and talks to you in another dream, I suppose.
Bro-
The easiest way to talk to him without actually going to talk to him, but that's, you know,
We can't trigger them, but he sort of does that.
he's probably going to leave you hanging if he's made that little offer there.
Rowan, is there any way you can dispel your charm enchantment to stop the dragon?
I don't think so. Felicia wants it on. It's on.
I think
It's
it
on.
is on. It's not concentration, so it's just charm.
You can't
They
give it a
would
different
have to be
command, can you?
dispelled.
You'd have to go hit it, I think.
Oh.
I think violent attacks against it will.
We'll break it.
Maybe it'll
That's
trip
generally how
over
charm
and
effects work.
hurt itself.
If you're an ally, it does damage to it.
Oh.
Well,
Even if he does want us to stop the dragon from burning Listen's way down, there's no way we could actually stop the dragon.
Maybe he doesn't know that. Maybe there is a way that he knows that we can do that we don't know that we can do.
Maybe.
I
He's,
mean,
They can see the freaking future.
he's half dragon. He should know.
we could find the dragon, and I could intercept it, and I could actually I don't even know.
Like,
How
we
would we
could-
find the dragon?
Just
But there's a
can we
potential
scry?
of
Can we do the
changing-
locate person
know.
thing? Spells people. I swing an axe.
Since the dragon's charmed, maybe if Rowan meets it and informs it of other enemies somewhere else,
Or just
it might
smacks it.
change its.
Smack it.
But how does Bron meet it? How do we find it? We know that it goes off to find other enemies.
Well, we know that it takes. It's consulted with orcs, and we know there's orc tribes to the south. Liston's way. Fink doesn't know that.
No,
Rowan does.
Yeah, probably.
Just imagine us doing this in Rowan's voice.
That's another point. If we just stop the dragon, don't have to worry about any of this. Yeah,
Yeah, amen.
any of this.
Get that heater going.
There's another one over there, but I think it's probably the essential is just bring down. If you are. Look, the reason I've been so entirely standoffish about this whole thing is.
I want to die.
Not always. Some days.
Go here to go.
Fuck me, yes.
You gotta have
Um,
a level.
Yeah.
This level.
If the little
Really?
the little button on the bottom, we want to be flicked there, but the little button on the bottom might not be flicked down. There's a little hole. In my experience, changing things or attempting to change things that you see either leads to those things happening or possibly a worse outcome. I want you to
Hey.
make a persuasion check.
Did I talk?
No, but you've been the one that's been pressing this whole time. So I wasn't going to give the role to anyone else. I'm giving it to you.
That's not right. That's Netflix.
That's
I-
Netflix.
I
Make it a bad one.
I will say you probably have advantage since everyone here is trying to convince her to change the future.
Cool. Oh my god, I realized it's only -1 now. That's nice. 17?
Lyle stands up.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not
There you go.
I just want to ask, in this dream of yours, was I wielding a wand? Was I wielding Shalala's arcane focus?
No.
Wonderful.
Do you know that?
Well, I would have noticed in the dream. Wait, who played Lyle in that combat?
She did not have it.
I was gonna say I would have known.
She tends to use a component.
Okay. Why?
We have
Why?
Okay. We have various arcane items inside here that can be utilized as an arcane focus. So if you're willing to give yours up, at least until the end of this fiasco of Liston's Way, I will utilize that as a focus for myself. Give out my regular components that I use. I will then have you attune to your focus. You get another one, and there's your future already changed.
What?
We are already on a different path if I am not doing the things, if I am simply casting things in a different way.
Will that benefit you?
Why don't you want us there
It's
with
gonna
you?
make no difference. I'm just well, if you're watching, we still haven't found Eloquent and Cedric. I've got no idea where they are.
Were they in the dream? I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gabriel's easy to find. He just lives in that library and doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
But
He's
Eloquent
cool.
doesn't tend to leave notes about where he's going, and neither should he. We don't leave. Allgood and I don't leave notes about where we're going. At this point, he kind of comes in stumbling with a few coffees in his hand, and then Kip's behind him with a tray and a whole bunch of them. He's just got two hands, one's a light, and sits down inside. Kip comes around and hands everyone a early morning coffee. So,
I'm gonna take my baby. You wanna take my little baby?
it's the simplest way I can see it.
What happens if I give you my ring?
But do you still want us to come with you? Or are you just taking the staff and we wait here?
You do
Lost.
whatever you're going to do. We're trying to find Cedric and Elgor, and it's not been very successful. So we still need to find them. No matter what the case, if we are going to do this now or in the future, if you have that many enemies in there, then we need full strength.
From what we've told you of the hag, do you think we would all stand a better chance if we would all go to fight the hag? Really, realistically.
As that other query, you could try and find and fight her before all this happens.
True. So we could all go together to see Feldor. Ahead of time.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's an idea, not a persuasion, but I'll try.
Well, I mean, you have to convince her to.
Because I don't want to go just us, because we will die.
To me, that sounded like you were saying we all go to Feldor. And
Well,
my
21.
else hearing that as you 5 plus her and all
I think we definitely should do that.
21.
21. Another idea.
Crack the egg before it's rotten. Let's do it.
Yeah, and I mean, if we all die, including Browan, sorry Browan, maybe the enchantment on the dragon will break. And then Lieutenant's way went first.
Or we just
Well, kind of gives you this.
didn't even think of it.
Sideline whoops.
Just. Like,
Stella, like,
can we?
Gets
Maybe
a
we can
sword
bring it
out.
back. What if he leaves? What if he
The new
leaves
one.
this plane of existence? Does that break the spell? I don't know how magic works.
Browan, will that break the spell?
Jesus.
We'll just put you in a bag of
The charm
holding.
effect is on, guys.
yeah.
As far
It's
as you
there.
guys are aware, it is on.
But if we killed Browan,
It's still there.
You don't know.
I
it's
don't
a
know.
risk I'm willing to take.
Rowan doesn't know.
Could save thousands of lives.
What about trying to?
I'm guessing Rowan's probably in favour of trying to string
Yeah.
up a deal, as
Yeah.
much as he doesn't like it.
I'd rather not die.
Okay, Browan.
I'd rather you not dry.
Dry.
I'd rather you not try.
I want you always.
I'd rather
wet.
you not dry.
What is happening?
I'm trying to think. Trying to think.
Well, should we go to the scenes later?
Yes. Yes.
Right, can we finish? Well, actually, I've had a coffee. Let's just wait a few hours and then we can go when the sun is up.
Like it's a, or wait, can you take us straight there? It's a couple day journey.
Right.
I feel like we should go the back
No,
way.
Browan can take us there.
Yeah, we should go the back way with Browan. I reckon.
What's he
Excuse
gonna-
me.
Actually, yeah, Rowan will probably say, I mean, they're gonna know that we're gonna be coming. We know that Feldor has a secret right in there that they could just meet us in.
That's where he wants us to meet, I'm assuming.
I have a question. Is there a tree up in that garden
Upstairs.
that he sleeps in? No. Okay.
The other tree that was up there was when you guys planted your tree.
Would the hag and Feldor, because I'm sure they're in close cahoots, would they
Proud of you.
notice? Would they be able to track us if we go through the trees?
Probably, because I'm assuming she can just scry wherever we are. She said, well, Feldor said in the dream the only place that the hag can't see us is when we're in this tower.
Even if we're in, I don't know how this type of travel works, but I'm
It's
like,
instantaneous. You're only like you literally. It's
Yeah.
like walking through a doorway.
yeah, but that on top of, is it another plane?
No, you're not stepping onto another plane of existence. You're just stepping through trees on the material plane. So you're not.
It's like tree here, and with magic, the trees are together and apart again.
Wow, that was actually a really good description.
It's a bit of movies.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's in a
the,
movie.
Wormhole.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's
But yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the easiest, the best way to describe it.
I understood how it worked. I just didn't understand whether it was still on the material plane or not.
Yeah.
'Cause I know, like,
even
Blink
if the stepping
is-
through isn't, it's still only an instant. So there would, I guess, if she's can only scry on you on the material plane, there is that split second that if she was trying that, she would get. Well, that's 6 seconds.
she's powerful.
Just
It
assume
is
she
safe
can do
to
it all.
assume that she knows where we're going to be at any given moment. The same way that Griff unified us in that canyon when we lost the mace.
Is there any way...
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
No,
I
that's
just
okay.
Carly knows what's up.
someone was talking to me.
Oh, do you want me to cook this guy?
Is there any way?
Is there any way that we could sneak up, or not sneak up, like they'll know that we're coming as soon as we leave the tower. Is there any way that we can go without them knowing Lyle and Orgritter with us? Potentially polymorph them into little beetles and put them in our pockets? And then every hour just continually polymorph them.
I don't think you have enough castings.
That's all well and good
Probably
until we're depleted of spells if things go bad.
Really, ideally, we'd only use one spell
What if...
to get there.
I
Do
feel like the hag, she's been around. She looks like she's been around.
Okay, I have another
I
idea.
think she might, yeah,
What if we put them in a bag of holding?
We don't.
they suffocate.
No.
We can't do that.
No, I haven't finished.
Didn't
And
we
then
do that
every
before
10
and something
minutes we
suffocated?
open the flap and they go... and then we close the flap.
Lyle's actually could be 5 minutes.
Every...
There's 2 of us in there.
Or what
Also-
if we leave the flap open and you just put
that's
little
why
straws
she
out?
has a tower and we just sleep it.
I'd rather not just go inside a bag.
I also have a question. How do you have a ready supply of bags of holdings? Because I had yours.
You had organs, which you never fucking used.
That's true.
So that's why I gave it to you. He doesn't appreciate anything I make. And that took a long while to make.
That's right. That's right.
It's not just
I
an
forgot that
overnight
you
thing.
had one. I thought it was.
No, it's, I don't have a cupboard full of bags of organs. For one thing, bad idea to put them close together.
Oh, just put a bag in a bag.
I would not recommend that.
Remember the paper analogy? Just imagine, just crumple it.
And then you might set it on fire, and then just the other paper around it might burn up.
And then everything else gets sucked into it. I don't know.
I mean,
To an extent, I think, yeah.
we wouldn't have a listens weight problem anymore.
Come on.
In fact, we'll go away if we do that.
Everything to do with you guys away from. That's not the discussion we're having. Not the discussion we're having.
All right, so we're going.
Would you come with us?
Adventure.
I've already convinced her. She's coming.
We're no sooner to finding out where Cedric and Elcor are. I'll keep trying to contact him as I can. Bear in mind, I may have to disappear if he is in imminent danger and we at that moment aren't.
You should give him one of those.
That's me from saying yes, that would be.
Is the reason why you can't teleport places is because you don't have enough material?
You can only teleport to a circle that he knows.
Yeah, I have a different spell. I can attempt to teleport us straight into the city.
Well, last one.
Perhaps you said it's easier if you're closer.
It doesn't really make a difference. I've never been there, so it's kind of the same deal. Worst case scenario, we get hurt a little bit, and then we appear in a similar location or somewhere far away, and then we just draw a teleportation circle and come back to this tower and try again and try the tree thing the next thing.
I mean, that might fix you if it works. The Hay won't have time to know that they're coming with us because we'll just be there, bitch.
Like, boom, bitch.
And then she'll probably just pop up.
And
in
then
front
she'll
of
be
us
like, bam,
after. Yeah.
fiery pit of hell, and we fall into it, we all know.
Maybe should we wait to see if we can get in touch with Elicor and Cedric?
I mean, to be honest, there's
Have
really
some
no
backup.
use in waiting. We should just.
I won't be able to teleport us all, including them. You guys are kind of hitting my limit.
Ah.
Let's do it.
That's it. I can only
What do you
I'm
think?
gonna
What do you think, Fink?
pay attention to my new sword.
I think
How many items do you achieve? Do you get the ring of protection?
I've got one. That's my last slot.
I think
Got the skull ring.
going
Yeah,
in
let's
and
go.
strike back
I've
there
got
might be a
two.
good idea.
You've got the ring of protection.
Nice.
Mhm.
You've got the
Nice.
no, sorry, the ring of doesn't have.
Yeah, that's the
sorry,
only way
ring
we
of protection.
survive.
Yeah, so I have 2 more slots,
Yeah.
and this will take
I
up.
like
So I've
it.
got one more.
Yeah.
And I like that we're bringing them with now. That was a big brain idea. Because if they die with us, that changes our future too, so it can't work out.
Or, and hear me out, the 5 of you die, Organ might get away, we teleport back in with all our friends and die there.
Very selfish of you.
That
to
could
do
happen
Very
also.
selfish of you to do that.
We'll see. You know what? I, for one, am excited to see the future play out exactly as it was.
You want to die, is that what you're
Not
saying?
particularly, but I've just, like, changing these things is never easy, and there's always, I've seen you, like, bouncing back and forth about this. You think I've just been sitting here, it's a clear path? No, it's all twisted, and it's like a yarn ball, and you're trying to
Oh, well, we're
untangle
like,
it, but
we're
it's
like
knots every other moment.
just trying to decide where to go for dinner. This is
This is just how
us.
we talk.
Oh. Sorry,
So we're not. We're people of action, not decision makers.
Well, people of action. My coffee is finished.
It's time for action.
It's time for a wee.
Go to find the privy, just go up the stairs.
Both in and out of character.
Just in the corner.
It's
Keep it girl.
actually, if you just head down the down 2 levels, and then the door on your right. It's not even a door, actually. It's
Down
just a
2 levels, door on
Is
the
it,
right.
is it actually look like you're reading that?
wall. You've got a map, so-
Yeah, well, I think it's a good.
Oh, you think I don't build toilets
Is it
into
just-
my buildings?
Is it just like the proper ones where it's just an overhang
just a
outside the
bench, yeah,
tower
long
and it's
drop.
just a pit? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
So, when she was back from her little pee break.
Probably a poop.
If you don't like to get well, you know what? Maybe do it before we shit ourselves in this.
She might have.
Also, we might shit ourselves in this teleportation. That could be exciting.
That I haven't had that yet.
Well, this
That could happen.
it's just and Orgridge is like just like the other end of what this one does. Like,
Should we-
probably do it.
Depart with no pants on just in case.
I was like, no, I'm going to try and put us in the center of the city.
I don't want to show up with shit in my pants.
Well, be my guest. You know what? That'll most probably change the future. Or maybe that's why you don't make it. Maybe you're in jail. So you get decent exposure and all that.
Well, you've shit
It's
yourself
pretty
to death.
decent exposure.
Right. And what we might do? Let's have a dinner break before this teleportation.
Yes.
Okay, internet. Again, set your notifications to ticked, so you know when we come back online, because we're going to turn this off and then come back.
Yeah.
You know,
Hit that bell!
hit the note if that's what it is on Twitch.
That's what it is on the
Then
tube.
It's a
I
bell.
don't know.
Hit that
It is a
bell.
bell? Yeah, it's a bell.
All right, we out to break.
We're teleporting.
Baldur's Gate Dark
Transit.
Alliance, that's what we're looking forward to.
Baldur's Gate.
Can you see the Doritos?
Oh, sorry, it's not
on the
even
couch or
called
remove the
Baldur's Gate,
Doritos?
it's just Dark Alliance 3.
We're back. Dark
Woo,
Alliance
that's
3.
so you can't see
Yeah,
it.
I'm probably not going to buy it. That's solely just because I'm saving all my gaming time for Halo Infinite, and
Look, if you never played like the original Dark Alliance,
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
did.
it means nothing to you.
I'm sure I could play and be like, oh, yeah, this is cool.
I've
But
never
it'd
seen
be
you play
like-
Halo ever.
I'm not talking about Halo, my love.
We can talk about Halo though, my love.
oh. I tuned out. And then you're like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about
Speaking of
Doritos
that,
actually below the
start
past
new
30
I was
seconds.
thinking about mono boobs.
Like I've got one that I've been playing with friends.
I'm on holidays. I could do a WoW subscription for a month.
No, please,
No,
don't. We have
start a
wedding
RuneScape
things
Iron
to
Man
do.
We all
Or the two of you have a wedding to plan, and I have to read
Yes.
that
Oh, yeah,
before I
of
send
course
through
we do.
so I can actually figure out
Please.
what the
Oh,
hell I'm
fine.
doing during your ceremony.
Hey, no, just
Do not subscribe to Halo.
Burning Crusade.
It's not Halo. He's talking about
Oh,
something
the
else.
other
Also,
thing.
subscribe to Halo. Halo's amazing.
You'll be fine.
I'm looking down the camera right now. Halo's fucking amazing. Anyway,
We
now
have
that
a
we've
wedding to
decided what the
plan,
best game
Corey.
franchise is, it's actually Elder Scrolls probably.
Not planned, just get ready for it.
But
It's planned.
Halo's got a lot
It's
of
planned.
nostalgia there for me. Anyway, welcome back. We've had dinner. It was Wang's.
And soup. Wangs.
But we also have more ones.
Yeah, we got extra.
I'm
meals.
definitely
It's
not.
gonna
I'm
be
so
salad,
full.
there'll be
If you guys
frozen
see me
salad.
go for those wings,
Slap your hand.
slap me.
Why?
You know what? See this D20?
Why?
I'm
Gee,
so
it's
full.
made
Oh.
of metal. It's pretty hefty.
It's like a
Just
Colin Island.
Poike it
Okay.
on.
Alright, yeah, more from us. Yeah.
Anyway,
Also, I bit
before we
down
left
behind
off
my
for our
wisdom
lovely
tooth
dinner
that's
where we
trying
just
to
talked
grow.
about
Oh.
life's problems, we solved all the issues
actually
of the
really
world,
helpful.
actually. So that's good.
Big name.
Now that that's all
Drink
collected,
more.
Yeah, it'll help.
everything is peaceful.
Go
Everyone can
have
play
3
D&D.
more.
Everyone can play
Very
D&D
quickly.
all the time, always. Fantastic. You're welcome. Lyle was about to cast a teleportation spell to take a lot of you to Listen's Way, hopefully.
Hopefully. We'll see
Since
where
I'm
we
using
go.
my phone for the audio, I need to get out the teleportation door, obviously, because I need
Bet
to
you we're
know
going
the
to have
parameters.
Oh, it actually really helps.
Too far.
Drink faster.
Something I should have prepared before coming back from break. Alright, anything you guys want to do in the tower before Lyle casts his spell?
In the tower.
Well,
Read up on night hags. Yeah.
Oh, like...
Is that like... I was like
maybe
thinking...
not like a
Okay,
half
I thought
a day.
we'd be here
Cinder's
for a
gonna
little
go around
while.
to the toilet.
Okay,
While I'm in the toilet,
okay.
does it look like
Furiously
previous person?
masturbating.
Is it a dookie?
Make an
Or a
investigation.
wee-wee?
Or... Perception.
Okay.
Is it going to be
Medicine check.
nature?
Animal
All
head?
of them. This is so many checks.
Just all your senses tingling.
Yeah, yep.
10.
10. Okay. Smells like shit.
Are you kidding me?
Cheated dookie.
But also, it's a long drop toilet. It's probably just going to smell like shit.
No, but if it's is it open air? Like, isn't it not just a ledge that hangs out the side of the tower and it just drops down to like?
Yeah, it's a long drop, man. It goes down.
You feel the breeze on your bum.
We were in such a magical house, I
come
was
back?
not
I think he's
expecting
like
a long
some kind
drop.
of movie type thing.
I haven't
Like
checked.
they've got a
Isn't
Isn't
forever
that what they used to do
You know
in
what's
castles?
down
It was
there?
just like like an alcove that hung out the
You
side.
know, you know what I'm going
Shit,
to
they
do
just
after
went
this
down to,
session
like,
now?
Yes.
Figure out the enchantments
Yeah, lots of
around
foundations
fucking
and-
toilets. Thanks for
you
that.
know,
Like it goes into
Yeah.
another
When you come back
place.
into the room, roll an inside check on Shalala. Because you've smelt the shit. Now see what you...
I fucking hate you all. I just went to go wee.
Never leave the table.
I just needed to wee.
Oh, I'm very insightful. That's a 12.
Okay. Did you do a dookie?
I weed, and
Gee,
I maybe let out a little fart.
Lil. We're lucky this tower's standing.
I'm a little gnome. I only do little farts.
Lyle, seriously, do you mind? Can we all just come in now?
I'm ready to
Everyone
go.
together.
I'm done with this conversation.
Alright, either hold hands or put your hands on shoulders, whatever, just grab onto someone else. And we're going to try this.
Warm.
You're so cold.
Okay.
It's Brooke the warm one.
Yeah, some people like the cold, the little tingle.
How long will they hold?
I'm not backing out.
Channeling my Doctor Who.
Yep.
Are we there yet?
We're not there yet.
We're
No,
still
okay.
traveling.
Everyone takes
6 damage.
no. 13 points of force damage.
Oh, you're kidding.
13?
Probably.
Wait, did we get a long rest?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, okay, we
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Okay, I wasn't
So
sure.
heal yourself up and then take 13 points of force damage off the top of
Oh
that.
my
Yeah, no worries.
god.
As you're all whisked away, and then as you reappear, you feel this. And you disappear again as you're kind of like battered inside a solid surface. Whether it's a wall, the earth, or anything, you've been teleported into a surface that does not give way to you. And then a moment later, you just feeling that pain. Well,
What the hell, Lyle?
sorry about that. And you hear, what the fuck? And there's all these people just parting out of the way as you appear in Listener's Way.
Oh, thank God.
Oh shit.
At least we got here. I was thinking we're back in like some weird.
We're not like waist deep in the pavement.
You guys are standing in the middle of the city.
We're not phasing through a wall.
Yeah.
We haven't lagged, have we?
Just full cyberpunked it.
I was like we're somewhere in a different, like maybe in the Fae realm.
See people kind
So-
of fighting around. A few guards come running out, and I was like, "It's fine. I'm sorry to intrude. We have an invite." And the guards kind of look at you and they're like, they just back away, recognizing the group of 5 people there.
They recognize us.
Yeah, of course. There's probably like wanted signs all throughout the town.
So we head to that pub. That
Straight to the pub.
Yeah, that they were downstairs of.
Oh.
You remember?
I think maybe the Lord
I mean,
of
yes.
Listen's Way would still live in a...
No, I don't know.
Under a pub.
I don't know. It's been years since I've been here.
I don't think it'll take long for
Well,
the Lord to maybe...
The main
Find us
in the
here.
main street. I've completely forgotten what Liston's Way looks like.
Yeah,
Was there,
I
like,
haven't told
massive-
I haven't told the audience either, I guess. So
Yeah.
let's describe it. The city you've come into is a collection of cultures. When you guys last saw it, it was kind of the heart of connecting elven culture with humanity and the halflings and gnomes that lived off to the north. You only see one set of guards now, no longer those where before you had the humans with their red cloaks, the copper guard, and then the silver hand of the elves. The elves and humans aren't present anymore. There is a singular copper guard in here, so in their kind of off yellow bronze armor, walking around the place. The architecture is mostly stone and cream work now, but just with the plant life and things are very vibrant and more the gardens you would expect. Well, I mean, you pair, Shalala and Fink, feeling quite at home with that kind of nature around the place, which you don't normally get from a city. Especially considering your cultures are more readily found in villages and things like that. Where you are yourself, you're on the main street just to the northern side of the bridge. Most of you recognise the library, where you've been to a few times. It's large grey pillars over, holding up the archway that opens before it, up the grey steps. Other than that, around you, you've got the there is a tavern nearby, but it's the Greenleaf Tavern, not one you've been into. The city itself resembles a similar structure. I mean, in one breath it's been near 3 years, but in that same breath it's only been near 3 years. This is not a great deal of difference from what you're seeing from this position itself.
Not much different.
Someone give me a perception check. Anyone
Me.
wants to do it? Or
I'll
you
help.
will do it, whatever you want to do.
Oh,
I got a 17.
I got 11.
Okay.
I didn't help.
Stella,
Wings.
you noticed the wings already.
Huh?
So you noticed the wings already.
Yeah,
You notice in
dude.
this space, it's kind of like taking everyone in and everyone's kind of looking around you. A lot of eyes are on you. There is a recognition of sorts from most of the people, and then as you kind of glance around, there's only a few that you notice don't have some sort of adorning golden jewelry. Even the citizens, the general citizens of this space, have some kind of band or ring or necklace. Whether the ones you don't see don't have one, or whether it's in other clothing,
That's
I don't know. But where before there was a few among the guards that you noticed years ago, there is an abundant amount of gold and emerald jewelry on these people. And it's very reminiscent of what you've seen before.
Hey, guys. Feldor seems to have like a tight grip on this town. Look at the jewelry that everyone's wearing.
Is it all emeralds?
Yeah.
But the flowers look good. Like the town.
Yeah, I mean the
Pretty schmick.
plant life is vibrant to the point
Clean, tidy, everyone's polite. I mean,
where anyone can make a nature check if they want.
someone that's not me, because my nature's very bad. 'cause
Yeah, okay.
I'm cold
help
line
me.
dwarf.
18.
18. Right, with your, I guess, knowledge growing up of gnome culture and things like that, and just general gardening knowledge from Oakleborough where you were, there's plants here that are growing out of season and thriving. As you kind of like take notice of these as you're standing in there, there are plants that shouldn't have thorns that are thorned. At the base of a lot of these gardening things, there is a thick collection of roots that are striking up out of the earth and kind of twisting in odd ways. Stalks that would normally be straight up are kind of doing this weird kind of twist around and up. So everything's vibrant.
I think it's
all a little bit different.
Have we seen weird nature like this before? I can't.
I don't think so. Like
Definitely when
closest
playing
you
D
would
and D,
have-
but whether it was this campaign, I can't remember.
The closest you would have had, I guess, would have been in Altavold when you were heading towards the Fae.
Yes, that's what
But
it
in
is.
that instance, that was just stranger colours.
Yeah.
Things were growing in different ways, but where that way was like an elegant kind of merging of nature, this is more of like nature is thriving and is also like pushing out in a protective kind of manner. So trees and things and vines and stuff that should be beyond their growth stage where they're getting those protective thorns to get them out of the early stages still have them and they're growing all through.
Can Browan have a
Sure.
thinking about it?
Dirty 20.
30, 20.
Is it as if I guess he's trying to figure out if the trees themselves are trying to fight back against what's happening,
As he kind of connects with
like a
nature,
defensive.
it doesn't feel like the trees themselves are still thriving. They're just growing differently and possibly more dangerously than they normally would. Whether that's for protection or an offensive measure.
But they look good.
Yeah, I mean everything is like bright green.
Yeah.
The flowers are all budded and exploded. As you guys are kind of standing there taking this all in a wide berth, like a large boulder in a river where the water is pushing around you guys, you have a couple of red-scaled half-dragons approach down the stream. You can hear their the chains of their, I guess, armoured skirts rattling as they're coming up the golden armor. You can see on there their bare chests. In the light, you can see a sword on either hip. Kind of just approach and just fold their arms and then kind of step back from one another, ushering a path that leads in front of the library. One just puts a hand out.
I guess we'll go.
Yep.
We'll head that way.
One leads in front of the other one, arches around behind, and ferries your group through there, just making sure there's no stragglers bouncing off either way,
Very special.
ducking in. Yeah, you guys are led through like a royal procession.
Can I
Do
Can I stand at the back, and when person goes behind me, I'm gonna whisper, "I like it from behind," and then really look at them to see their reaction.
Just go. Keeps walking.
Okay, good.
You get the sense you probably just like the joke.
do we walk past the place,
So they're not
the
lifeless.
memorial that we
Mm.
saw in the dream?
No, that's to the south.
That is that.
You guys are heading
Just a completely different spot.
You guys are heading east through the city.
These are
So you're actually well beyond that space where Lyle and Aldridge teleported into in your dream. Okay, friends. Yes.
Oh, No, it's just.
I just
I thought that was. I was trying to remember what the town looked like from the battle map, and then you said that, and I was like, oh.
You guys are brought around to a place where 4 of you recognise, 3 you don't. Where the steam ale inn used to stand. The place where you guys ventured into and then went underneath, where the Copper Lagoon resided. Instead of that,
What about the wall that the others barged through? Like
What?
to remember when we were.
when you're leaving,
Yeah.
it's off to the north.
Ah.
Down on the other side of it. At the moment. In that place is you've got a 10-foot high fence of shining steel that's twisted intricately to form like a curved latticework that holds flowering vines and surrounds an inner garden with large and vibrant trees, still with the same thorns and brambles and things around them. Their canopies hiding the lower floors of this white stone building. It looks about 6 stories high behind it. Banners are waving atop the gateposts where you are led by who most of you know as Bolloff and Dullif, the half dragons that work for Feldor. The banner depicting a green barked tree with golden leaves, which is now the banner of Liston's Way. You guys are led into the inner courtyard, which instantly feels colder from the canopy of the trees walking through the shadow here in what is the early morning. There's also a moisture that hangs in there, but not thick enough to make it humid or anything. Just enough to keep it fresh and the dew along the ground. You can see birds kind of skipping around looking for crumbs around people. There's a few benches where some scholars and things are sitting. Little squirrels and stuff that are scurrying across the branches above, seemingly curious about this new troop that's walking through it. Then you are brought to the entrance of this tower. The doors look familiar, similar to that which was at the School of Magic when you guys knew this place. Humongous doors. Though as you approach, and Bolloff gives a knock on there, you hear chains, and the door pulls open. You guys are led inside, and you can see that there are thick chains to the points where the links are like that on there, being pulled from beneath, opening these humongous doors, which you can see now as you step through are about that thick of just solid wood. You come into a white marble floor. There's a double set of stairs that leads up on either side of a semicircular foyer desk, where an elderly human male stands beside. He's got a white hair with grey eyes, and he's got silver and gold with a touch of emerald on there, and a very obvious golden and emerald ring on his hand. As he goes to approach your troop, well, just waves him off and he bows and backs behind the desk again. You guys are brought up these stairs to the next level where you can see a door in front of you and doors to either end. You're led through that centre door into a long hall. With similar architecture, though, the floors become a shining brown stone rather than the white marble. The walls are a dark wood with plants everywhere. Like you're thinking of a millennial white chick that has just moved into her first home. It's full of hanging plants. There are actually like garden beds dug into the edges of this space, still with the same thorns and odd twisting and plants that are growing out of season inside here. And then in the middle there is a long table lit up by, there are fireplaces on either side too. There are 4 fireplaces, 2 on either wall, that are lighting this space. You can see along the long table there, you've got Feldor sitting at the very head of the table, dressed as elaborately as he was in that dream, but different colours. It's a new outfit for a new day. Bolloff and Dullif Bolloff in the front, moves to the side, puts her hand forward, and Dullif just keep pushing until you all make your way towards that table, where there are only 5 chairs waiting beside or around the table with Feldor, not 7 as your troop would
Got it good.
accommodate. He kind of looks up and goes, "Bella, why don't you go and fetch another chair? Or 2 chairs for our unexpected guests." Let's change it to that. Because that's better.
No. Make it friendly.
Feldor,
Haven't you done well?
have to say, love what you've done with the place.
Well, this is just the start of what I have. My leadership has only begun in the last couple of years. So it is a wonder as to what I can do in the many lifetimes I have.
More than one lifetime.
But it's one for you. It's probably better for you.
Alright, let's just cut to the chase.
Please, business. Make sure you take a seat. Would you like a drink of anything?
No.
Suit yourself.
I mean, I'll have a rum.
Very good. Someone knows some courtesy when invited into a hall. And he just gives a clap, and doors off to the left open up, and you can see a couple of servers come through. They whisper to him. They have a special room.
Oh, not more rums.
We're going to top it off for you.
Okay.
I will have one of them drink it for you.
I'll take a drink. Just a healing potion would be great.
It is not that kind of thing. Although that is dependent on you.
Okay.
And you know, the server wanders off. Well, the sits and waits. So, how are you all, my hounds?
Good.
Good.
Could
Good.
be well.
Where's your charismatic friend? Where's the half elf? What's happened?
Oh, he's just hanging back. He might join us later.
Oh, you recommend that.
You wouldn't.
Not hanging back, surely. You think I'm not ready for you to pull some kind of mischievous act in my halls? Watching outside. If he tries to sneak his way in, we'll probably serve his head up there.
We'll see.
I suppose.
Your proposal. What
Yes.
What is it that you want from us?
Well, you are some of the few people that have escaped my leadership. And that shows quality of strength as much as it does cowardice.
Or
Pretty bold?
Well, I mean, you did dismantle a good portion of what was my forces back in those days, but then they disappeared. And left a single trace with little blue man in an undersea temple. You are nowhere to be seen. And then just disappear off this plane.
Yeah.
As much as it does upset me, or it did at the time, I have other concerns now. I am impressed, to say the least. Did you ever find what happened to my ball?
No. Never.
I don't think we ended up caring.
It's a shame.
No idea where that went.
At this point, the
Didn't
service.
it go into some weird fiery place?
Basically.
Interesting. Well, that would explain how you did it.
How did your rum turn into wings?
The
That's
service
crazy.
comes
service here.
Drop
Fantastic.
a bit of food down in front of them. But they bring you a rum, and the server kind of gives a little sip first at the signal of Feldor, and then hands you just stand
Pinkies
there a
up.
moment and make sure, just so they know you are not dying.
Delish.
And he's handed a goblet full of wine. Takes a little sip. So, I am led to believe by a good and trusted associate of my own that,
The old lady.
if that's what you want to call her, that my city is facing an impending demise. Or at least a good portion of it is facing an impending demise, which is not good for expansion.
Maybe a bit of a bump in the road for you.
Yes, and you know, I have faced a lot of hurdles in my time, but I am finding myself in a rather strong point of prosperity. And I would like to stay there. So I'm thinking I have... Well, I thought I had 5. It appears I have 7 able-bodied adventurers ready to destroy a dragon that is seemingly coming to assault the innocents.
I mean, okay, we could help you, but I don't really see the point. You, I'm assuming, haven't ever met you before, that you have a pretty...
I've heard your voice. About.
I've been about, so I know what you got, and you've got what looks, at least the track marks of, a very powerful dragon. Why don't you just use that one to kill the dragon, the red one? It's only young.
Yes, well, you don't send in your strongest forces initially, do you? Perhaps maybe I just believe in you enough. Maybe I want you 5 to earn your way back into my good graces and to where I will allow you to just wander through my city. No concerns for myself.
I don't want to be anywhere near your graces.
You've got a funny way about
I
how
like
you are
graces.
sitting in my hall right now.
Maybe
Why do you come if you do not want to be in my good graces, or at least out of my bad ones?
We don't care about your graces.
So, well then, tell me. Why are you here?
We only care about innocent people being safe. Judging by all the jewelry out there, I think there's a little bit more work we need to do.
I'm wondering if death may be a better way out for them rather than under your control.
Well, for some of them, they are not particularly under my control. They're just
Surveillance? Is that any better?
influence, I would say.
What, so you give them a spike of poison when they do something you don't like to?
Some things require poison, other things require stronger forces.
I have a question. Is your penis really small? Is that what you're trying
my
to
dear,
make up for?
We are not there yet, but you know a few favors in the might find out.
She's really straight today.
But enough of that, we can make bed talk later.
He just gave the librarian gave up librarian.
You want us
vibes.
to stop the
A
dragon
feminine librarian.
before it comes
Right.
to Liston's way? Or
Well,
just
preferably, what's the point of protecting innocents if you allow this dragon to just come flying into my city where they can burn anyone? I can't imagine you can protect everyone from it.
If
Surely
we-
someone will die.
If we prevent that from happening, what's in it for us? If we do that for you, what's in it for us?
The guilt of we don't have any guilt of sending innocents to death.
He's giving us a proposal. I'd
Yeah,
like
well,
to hear the other
how-
half of it.
Well, there is a good point. You do not have the guilt because I imagine if you do not do this and it attacks, then that is on you. To an extent. I can only stretch my forces as far as I can, and I cannot send my best warriors out there when I have encroaching orc forces from the south.
I mean, up until only a couple days ago, I didn't give 2 shits what happened to this town and you. You've not crossed my mind at all. The only thing that I'm interested in saving is my friends. That's it. So how do we know you're going to keep us safe if we do this thing for you? How do we know that hag isn't going to pop up wherever?
She is in my corner, as you would say. So if I have marked you as friends, she will leave you be. She won't approach your dreams. She will just...
How dull do you have to be to think that that's actually the case?
Well, things with hags are, although treacherous, they do keep their word. It's bad for business if a hag does not keep its word.
And what
You
about
just need to
you?
be careful with hags.
Can I get all of you to roll perception?
Oh, I'm going to use. Is it Tides of Chaos or this Mirror with advantage?
One of them.
I can't remember. I think it's Tides of Chaos.
Yeah, you've got a
Once per day.
dirty 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I rolled 3, then a 4.
And Rowan got 22.
What a waste. Which I think is just 6. Yeah.
Shalala, you're a bit caught up in. Cindric, you're enjoying that.
I'm busy.
It sucks when I roll less than what my natural
You're going
perception
away.
is.
I think you don't particularly notice anything either. Rowan and Stella. Rowan freaked out far more as he's seeing a lot more than what you are. But for just out of nowhere, off in the corner, you can see Dareth standing. Rowan can see a lot more than just him standing there, but
Oh,
he's got that, and as he kind of lock eyes with that figure,
I know.
it disappears.
What kind of dirty tricks are you trying to play, Felder? I thought this was a clean conversation. Why do you go and pull tricks?
But a simple being in a place where there are powerful beings that attack things. Why? What tricks do you think I have?
Listen. Be frank. You want us to kill the dragon even though we know that you can. So what do you really want from us?
It is not.
You want to control us, obviously, but
well,
what
there's,
else?
There's that, partly, of course, but it is not wise in my business to have 5 possibly powerful people running around when you do not know what they are capable of. You can apparently teleport into my city at any request, so who's to say you don't appear in my tower next time and try and slay me in my sleep?
Well, if we leave the dragon to kill you, then you don't have to worry about it.
Please, you have your moment right now if you like.
Clearly that's not what I want, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
Wonderful. And what are we talking about? Let's discuss how best to approach this dragon to keep your consciences nice and clean.
You get the hag to kill it.
Well, she doesn't quite leave. She likes to.
I'm sure she
Do
could
you have
kill
any
it.
suggestions?
Well, you go south.
To the Walklands.
Yes, I imagine that would be quite dangerous too.
A good suggestion.
Or you could stand outside my city and try and encounter it before it gets here as it flies over. The only issue with that, I think, is it brings an army with it. Am I correct in thinking that?
Maybe.
I'm gonna have. Can I look around for jewelry on people, or I don't know if it has to be on people to work, but just around stuff that strike me as
So
hidden
as far as
hearing.
people, there's just Balf and Felder in there, other
Yeah.
than your troop. So there's not really people to look at, but if you want to make a perception check to see if you can see.
I really just want to know that if we wanted our own space to talk things through, he wasn't just listening. Perception or investigation?
Perception, because you're just seeing it.
80.
Looking around, there's no jewelry or anything like that. Nothing that you would recognise as Feldor's jewelry that he attaches to people. You do notice in a few of the plants and things around the place, there's a few little dolls sitting amongst the shelves. Some porcelain, some just.
That's fucked up.
Otherwise,
You got a doll fetish?
Oh, no, those are.
Not yours. Whose are they?
His waifus.
His girlfriends. Oh, wifey.
As I said, I share my space with. Well, you know, I share my space with.
If we do this for you, then we're even. We're squaresies. We're all friends. We've made up. We don't owe you anything.
And you'll stop trying to control us.
You
don't
my
disturb my
honor
dreams
as
anymore.
A businessman. No, I will keep the lady out of her dreams. But if you need some enticing, would you like monetary compensation for your efforts?
I mean, I've never said no to that before in my life. I'm not going
Like-
to start now.
Proof of the death of the dragon and 10,000 gold on your. for your
10,000
efforts?
gold?
Would you like more, my dear?
Yeah, of course we want more. For
No,
that.
we don't need your dirty money.
But whoa.
We
Share. Money's money.
If
We
we
can
take
put it to
money-
good cause.
if we take money from this evil son of a bitch, then we're aligning ourselves with him.
So why isn't the hag here?
Is she not here?
Well, I'm assuming she's in those dolls like you've talked about, but
Oh, no, she is not in the dolls. Don't keep track of her. She's not on a. I don't know much.
but why isn't she here physically? I want to talk to her.
Oh, no, we don't. You're crazy.
I
No,
I have
ruin
a
my
feeling
appetite
that she's
straight
not
away.
going to attack us if they still want
Make a
something from us.
persuasion check.
I hope I don't roll well. Not 20.
No,
I should start saying that before I roll every time.
I don't want to do well. Oh, damn it. Another 20.
Tally that.
Gives a, Feldor gives a little smile and you see his form shift into the hag sitting there at the table.
Can I roll inside that that's actually really the hag?
Sure.
I don't want to roll high on this. 19. So
19,
not 19.
Jesus.
Inside.
Seems to be her. From what you understand of illusory magic and what you've seen cast around you, the form seems to have faded away instead of something coming into being.
Do Wolf and Dolph flinch at all? They know. Have you been Feldor this whole time?
No, I just have fun.
Where is Feldor?
He's just off doing his things. We didn't think it was wise to just bring him out here with you 5 or 7. Also, deals better done by me.
Why? Okay. Why do you want us to?
Unbreakable.
Why do you want us to kill the dragon? You could so easily do it yourself.
Where's the fun in why just go and do it? If I let you go and do it, maybe you lose another arm.
If we do it, how much of Feldor's money will you give us?
Oh, well, a deal with me, my dear, is a deal. Just binding.
We don't want it.
So if I
enter
say
a
10,000
bound
gold,
deal.
I mean 10,000 gold. If I
mean-
say 10,000 gold and the head of one of your enemies, then 10,000 gold and there is the head of an enemy in front of
Yeah, it seems like it. Sidebar. We do it. Kill the dragon. Save Listen's way. Get 10 grand. Feldor loves us again. No more creepy dreams. We don't do it. We're going to come here and try and fight the dragon anyway, but Feldor fights us and there's no 10 grand at the end of it if we manage to survive.
If she's sending us to kill the dragon instead of her doing it herself because she thinks it's fun,
See how old she is?
she's gonna send other things to, stop us or
There's
make
no
it harder
way.
for us.
Considering you haven't left the room, I can hear everything you're saying. If you would like it to be part of the deal,
We're not making any deal.
I won't send anything to kill you after you take down the dragon. After all, you have to come back here to collect your prize.
We don't take a deal,
No deal.
but we do sort out what we have set in motion. The dragon was never supposed to come up here. Also, this is Fink talking.
Oh, it sounds like Brian.
No, I know
Yeah,
that.
because I'm
Doing it anyway.
There's a subtle difference. It's the inflections in the sentence you can hear.
2,000 each.
Oh, in my head I was like, Fink or Brian. I was like, no, this is definitely Brian.
Perhaps just want 10,000 for yourself.
I can't kill a dragon on my own, love.
No, but
I
you
know,
can
I'm
no,
fit.
No, you can take your friends.
I know I'm fit.
Take your friends with you, go kill the dragon, but the 10,000 can be yours. I don't want to send anybody to kill me.
You know we're all still here, Sindri.
I don't know, but it's like, that way you guys don't have to take a deal.
How
We're
did
all
you
happy.
go from
We're gonna-
just easily drinking, not earning a cent in a bar, to suddenly really caring about getting 10 grand?
Well, I was getting free drink. 10 grand for same. This way, I take the deal. The deal doesn't affect you guys. We sort out the dragon, fix our problem that we caused, that someone caused, and then you guys feel good. I feel and look and have good things.
This is when I wish I was a spellcaster.
I can't see how we can. I don't know.
Try and figure out what
There's
you're
no
actually
downside.
thinking.
the downside is making a deal with the night hag.
It's tricky. She'll find loopholes and fuck us up somehow.
Don't do it. She's gonna kill us anyway. Like, what have I got to lose? Is my point. We've seen the future. Or maybe the future she wants us to see. I don't know. But
Did you show us the future?
Oh, that was rather interesting. Who have you got in your corner?
Oh, I think we'll keep it there.
I think you know.
Interestingly enough, no, I'm not quite aware. I know you have your deep sea has been.
oh, Leviathan.
Someone
So
else.
you got your grips on Levy
Do you have
after
his
all.
balls? Ball? Was there one?
Does that mean
Oh, the treasure that was inside his little test. No, I don't know.
Are you saying there's someone else other than him? If so, we don't fucking know.
Interesting.
Fuck. No, sorry. We talked to Levy, and he gave us a good name. I'm sure we have plenty of people that are looking out for us. Plenty of gods.
I'm sure there's heaps.
In this situation, I can only hope. Anyway, back to business. Business. 10 grand for you. And no
You really
killers.
don't-
What
you really
do the
don't wanna
rest?
take the
What
deal?
do the rest of you require? Surely, would you like
Deal.
your arm?
I mean, you guys are here now. We
Not
can
from
do
That is something I can do in an instant.
What are you trying to
Oh.
say?
Just take your tentacle out, click my fingers, and you can have the freedom of movement you've always wanted.
You know what? That is a very appealing offer you've given me. But I have hope for the future that a friend could do that for me instead.
It's good to have friends.
It is great to have friends.
Good to have friends.
But you wouldn't know, would you? So it's fine.
I have what I need.
Well,
What do you think, Rowan?
I mean, are you even going to let us out of here if we say no?
My dear, there is a reason I'm making the deals. A deal made with me is set. Done. No worries, you walk your way out of here, you go find the red dragon, you bring its head back. Sindri here gets 10,000 gold.
In my pocket, like normal pieces, not like poured down my throat or something.
Oh, okay, yes, cool. Interesting though, I'll save that for another day.
So I've cleared that up.
Fink, Browan.
Simple as that.
I mean, if it solves all our problems, come out better than we went in. Either way, we were going to
Wait,
We do it, but we don't make a deal.
what does What do
How do you get out of here then, my dear?
What is that?
7 fools walk into the lair of his enemy and think that they come in here and don't make a deal and they can just wander on out?
Yeah, well, of course. I figured that like halfway through this conversation. What does
The deal is we
What
sort out
does
your
Ogrid and
we sort out your dragon problem.
You leave us the fuck
And we
alone.
can come back to Liston's way.
It's really nice to have.
Ogrid and
It's really nice turn.
our friends? What do they think?
Olgrid's kind of just there with his hand just resting on the hilt of his axe. Just watching any second. He's barely watching the hag. You can see him as he's looking, he's just bouncing between the 2 half-dragons on either side, back and forth. Just watching for any twitch as they're going. Lyle, on the other hand, is very curiously eyeing this creature just up and down. But you get the sense these pair are here as protectors and defenders of Newlock, ready to, if shit goes down, they're ready to also throw it. I mean, it's not hard to read that on Aubrey.
I say we take the deal.
My girl.
We don't take the money, obviously, but we take the deal.
That's the best bit of the deal.
Whatever she gives us is probably going to be cursed.
We just trade it straight away.
It's
Launder
dirty.
that. Just
No.
launder it.
It's dirty money. I don't want to be associated.
That's why you launder it.
No
Then you get
curses
clean money.
on your money, nothing.
Inside.
I'll help. I'm curious too.
18.
No.
She is definitely shifty, but you probably get the sense in this instance the words are true, they're just careful.
Loopholes, man.
She gives us the money. We put it all in Bitcoin. We trade the Bitcoin for Litecoin. We trade it back for gold pieces.
And then it goes into
Clean.
Dogecoin. Got it.
Yeah, need some dirt.
Chat to the moon.
Yeah, buy Egypt.
I don't
Well-
like this.
I mean, you seemed to dispense with this dragon that comes along pretty easily. Fewer casualties than I expected in the drain. So why would you even offer such a high reward?
Business.
Wait. Also, how did you see the future as well?
She probably
I
sees
have-
everything.
Many gifts. I don't know.
So how does the dragon fight go then? I'm sure you've looked at it.
Look, if I'm being honest with you, I don't particularly care. To be honest, that dream felt so good. It was a field day of misery. I mean, these pair were going down holding each other. I don't get that kind of taste of it. Otherwise, the poor souls that wanted just to protect the innocents and protect those they loved, oh, were they slaughtered. And it doesn't end there, you see. The joy doesn't come from just watching them die. It's when their wives find out, and their children find out, and they spend years in grief.
She's insane.
That's where you walk out in the streets and you take a deep breath.
Smell the misery.
Where we sign?
No deal.
Oh my god.
We're not taking the money. God
Lose
damn it.
me more.
What?
We've got to stop this.
We'll stop
Yes,
it. We
but
don't have
no
to take the
deal.
money.
She.
I don't think you guys will have no money.
Oh my gosh, she's.
I've got no money. Fucking wizard took it. I say that out loud, by the way. Oh, you know?
Does
Other
Griff
people
work
not in
for
your
you?
corner.
So no.
But you types tend to attract things, people, thieves, dragons. Ooh, you apparently don't have to deal with that. So, if the pot needs sweetening, tell me what you need. What do you want?
A world free of evil.
Well, within reason.
World peace.
You know, there's no such thing as good without the evil. Everything is just as it is, and it is boring. What would you five do without things like myself?
Probably just read.
That sounds exciting. What would you read about?
Well, I like
Books are written on tragedy, and weapons are forged to slay evils.
Well, I'm quite.
Those things you carry, that sword on your hip, the spells you cast, what's the point of them if not to...
I like
Read the world books.
analytical books, like analogs of things, like probably read about, you know. No, I was gonna say
exist without media.
plants. That's what I was gonna say. And you know, terrain. And
So what are you doing
Lovewood
anyway?
still is. Oh,
Haggy McHago.
Hagatha.
If you would like to make that part of the deal, I could throw my name in there.
No deal.
it's a pretty good
Just
deal.
as a gesture of good faith.
I would actually really like that deal.
Okay. 10,000 gold, you get my name. What else have we got here?
Yeah, fine. I said it out loud.
What
I
else
said
does
that out
everyone-
loud, didn't
What
I?
else does everyone need?
A way to kill a dragon.
Well, you have that on your hip.
Ah.
So if I'm just to send two of you, I don't mind.
Oh, I kind of need the whole group.
But I have two going free now. Organ and Lyle, this Lyle's kind of like, although I would recommend against all of this and any deals. Yeah, here for you five. We will accept and deal with whatever terms the five of you need.
Oh, you were coming, don't you?
We are not making a deal.
Very much so.
We're not making any deals.
Well, I mean, the ones that make deals, you are free to go. You can go for a lovely little walk. You can see the city. You can head down south and go find a dragon.
We will prevent this dragon attack, but we will not make a deal with
Getting out of this.
you. You let us go and prevent the dragon attack.
What if we just agree to do it for free?
What if we don't prevent the dragon attack? Then what?
Well, the dragon attack happens, and innocents die. I get my lovely little boat. And perhaps you realise why five of you were stuck in here, and these two back there made their way to the fight and you didn't.
Why even let us kill the dragon then? If you don't,
It's just fun.
I don't
It's
understand. You're
Oh, we all find fun in different things. Perhaps you like to skim stones or some shit.
Is that meant
I don't like it.
Because that's really fun.
What kind of deal did Feldor make with you?
Oh, it's long lasting. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
He would have just wanted
That's
power.
between us.
Can we make that a
It
part of
is-
the deal?
It is the thing worthy of
Stop
song.
saying deal.
Hey, if we can get deals, then I really
Do you not
feel
think
like I
a
have it.
song of the great deal between the mighty hag and the
It's
powerful
1,000
Feldor
dollars.
should be sung across the lands for
I don't
Oh,
think
I,
we can
uh,
relax,
a
maybe.
long, long time?
I think it is.
It's not the hag, it's him.
That's a good plot twist.
Sorry, I noticed the camera is not, so I was just
Oh, sorry, I kicked it.
Feldor may want songs sung about him until he's rotting away, but I don't need songs.
Is he rotting away?
Not yet.
I'm gonna inside that. For 21.
Just tell the truth.
Why did we come here? I hate that we came here.
Okay. Can we go somewhere actually private to talk? Have your guards out the front if you want.
Oh, discussions amongst yourselves. How rude of me. What? See, Feldor's usually the host. I don't do this hosting business. I just come in, shake their hands, and kiss their babies.
Poor
Yeah.
fucking baby.
Stands up and she motions, and Bolf and Dolph make their way.
Hey, what about
Can you
these
take your
dolls?
dolls?
That's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, they don't do anything. They're just nice.
Roll inside.
Sure, then you wouldn't mind taking.
I want one.
15.
Uh,
20 something.
yeah, 23.
She likes them.
They're just. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't even.
No, I think
Now I
they've-
hate him even more.
No, I think they've got spirits in them. They'll tell you.
There's no communication between me and those things. They just kind of sit there and make it more hope.
Oh, because they're
Oh, is
dying
that what they
in there.
do?
Like they're they're.
Anyway, you want a moment to yourself. I will leave you to it. We have deals ready between you two and those two up the back who want nothing, and that's just charming. She wanders her way through the back door while Bolf and Dolph make their way to the front door, opens up, and step inside.
I'm gonna hard investigate this place. Hard investigate.
They're definitely gone.
Investigation check. Yeah.
Lyle, can you get us out of here?
No, 10 minutes. I only have one.
Remember, there's no being alone with a hand.
I only have one strength of doing this, and for fuck's sake, what the shit?
I didn't think she'd be here. I thought Felder would be here, and he's just a big dumb idiot.
Yeah, he seems very stupid to have sent a I mean, we knew about the hag, right?
I'm not even sure if he.
I mean, you didn't know either.
No.
I got an
Right.
18 on my investigation, by the way.
Investigation check. Around this space, it seems to be primarily a
Sorry, 17.
a meeting and occasional dining hall. There's wood beside the fireplaces if you iron rods for poking and prodding in there. There's candlesticks around the place. There's a vibrant amount of plant life. As you're investigating, just
Same now.
Darath appears again. Go back to there, yeah. And as you kind of wander past, again disappears. Roland sees his people as you guys are all sitting around in there. You two see Darath as well. And he disappears. As any kind of eye connection or any kind of interaction is made with his figure. That's why.
Can I keep
Actually, you
him?
pair would also see Aravan.
Oh, dummy.
Can I keep him? Can I try and keep Darath in my peripheral? Like I won't actually look at him, but I'll.
He reappears as long as you're not directly interacting or anything with him. He appears to stay there, not moving.
I
just
think she taunts us with that.
standing. And as you're kind of getting a good look in your peripheral now, you can kind of see the point across his chest.
I think she's just trying to taunt us with that. Don't pay any attention to it. It's not really him.
As you're kind of walking out through the firelight as it's flickering, making your shadows dance. The shadows are longer, thinner than they should be. Centuries is where it's normally this almost like just a complete silhouetted blob of armor and muscle. It is gaunt and skeletal.
Is the fire actually hot?
It is original too.
Slimming. I like this place more and more. I think we should ask
wondering-
for a house.
I'm wondering about your alignment.
Lyle's kind of just like, so
Don't have one.
what?
I think we should
That's
take
all I have. What?
I think we have
take
to
the
deal.
opportunity to kill the dragon. That is a major priority.
We're gonna do
But I
three.
don't think we should actually take any deals unless it properly benefits us.
I think our hands are kind of
We don't have to take the money, Sindri.
We should be careful with what we take. Any risk of a bad deal should only be left with one person.
If there's any upside to a deal, there's always going to be a downside, and that's where she's going to try and get us. And twist it.
Well, who's there? He's kind of like, you just drive. If I come no way out. So I'll just slap it. Suggest that. Because we do quite a lot of places around here.
We sold the dream. I don't think it's a good idea.
No, neither do I. None of this seems to be particularly a good idea, but you know what? As long as we make it out, the future's insane.
Is there any way to break a deal made with a hag?
Kill it, I suppose. That would be a surefire way.
No worries. No worries.
You all seem to be on the side of caution already, but the idea with hags, okay, there is a lot of grey area as to understanding a deal that is made with these things. You say they won't send anyone to kill you, someone else can't send someone to go kill you. Or if you die from other circumstances, well, all the better.
But she's not going to let us leave unless we make a deal.
Yes. That's exactly what these hags work off of.
So
That's probably why she was sent in here and not your lizard friend Feldor.
So let's say we ask
I mean, isn't a
For a
contract signed
simple
under duress
deal.
not valid?
that might work
Another
for us.
thing.
Like why her and Feldor
That's
are
our fault.
chilling out,
Society
That's our
for sure.
what her name is, stuff like that. Why is that a better alternative than taking money?
I'll be honest, I don't think any alternative is better than anything else. I think we're up shit's creek and none of us know how to swim.
I actually do agree on it.
That's I think you missed my analogy.
Because even
Yeah,
if
probably.
we agree, yes, we'll kill the dragon, we don't want any money.
still
That's
have to do the
agreeing
thing.
to a deal. That we've just made a deal. That's we agree. So we might as well get something out of it.
There's no way anyone has out right now. I'm spent, as in 10 minutes, and I can sure do it, but
I don't think we have 10 minutes.
no, neither do I. And I'll be honest, I don't even know if anything we can work here.
I mean, I can fly, probably out one of the windows, but
See,
Wait,
Sindri.
can I-
There's no windows.
Can I check
straight up
the
the chimney.
Can I check the attunement on my sword?
Yeah, it's
It still works. Like if I was to,
I want to see if it's still like magically.
yeah.
Yep. You just take a moment, just probably pull the sword out, just give it a quick little ding on the bit, and you see a shimmer of arcane energy.
Okay.
Although, well, if you want to do that, you'll have to spend one of those charges. Sorry,
Oh,
that'd be the other thing. You can still see the shimmer on it, but to test out the magic on it, you would have to expend a charge. Still have
Nah.
2 remaining to you.
I'm good. It'll be fine. I'll never know.
Except no, yeah.
Except now I know because you kind of
Yeah.
said it. But
What's
Stella
our other option
doesn't.
if
That's
we
right,
don't-
there'd be
if
a
we want to not
layout
take a
to
deal.
create a
What's
single
that look
illusion.
like? We're not going to kill the. We're not going to help at all. We just tell her no. We don't want anything to do with Listen's Way.
She won't let us leave.
I think she maybe just. I think that's what ends in what all the rods then.
A fight.
Perhaps, or you lot seem to be concerned with jewelry?
oh yeah, it's more of a Feldor thing than a hag thing.
I think it's a hag thing.
I mean, maybe it is, but we don't know how long Feldor's known the hag.
She was the one making the jewelry
Yeah,
thing.
you guys have
She
three.
was? Oh, so
Yeah.
we know that? Okay. Anyway. Feldor, specifically, more so than the hag, uses the jewelry to keep tabs on things. He can hear what's happening around whoever's wearing the jewelry. And as we've found previously, if he doesn't like what they're doing, he spikes a little poison in them.
Wonderful.
So that's why we're concerned with it. And the fact that everyone in the streets are wearing it, well, almost everyone, is even more disturbing.
Maybe we kill it in 15 years. Maybe our children kill it then it's no problem.
That's all what the distance of the dragon comes here anyway and is killed. And we don't kill the dragon. Our deal's
The
not-
dragon needs to die. Because I hate that my arm's gone. And you guys are gonna go after it anyway. We might as well be there. And if we have an advantage on it, and we don't have to battle the hag while we're doing it. Of course, that sounds like a good idea, but what are we gonna do? The real question we have to ask ourselves right now is what are we gonna do about the deals?
Take it and go back to the fight.
So we tell.
Make deals that don't benefit ourselves in any possible
At this point, the back door opens back up. And starts way through. She traces the sigil. You can see an arcane hand just floats across the room and knocks on the door. The door opens back up. Bellof, step back in. Well, my associates.
If we kill the dragon for the people of Liston's Way, in return, we would ask that the people of Liston's Way live freely. No
And
more-
us.
Also us, we live freely forever too, yes. But no more green emerald jewellery, no more sapping of free will.
Oh, that's a high cost.
That probably wouldn't work because it's in your deal with Feldor.
Don't even need my 10 grand anymore.
See, this one's starting to understand how things work. I don't go around and break other deals that I've made.
Well, it wouldn't be breaking your deal with Feldor if you told us what it was.
But she kind of looks at I'm fine, like it's fine. It's okay. I'll knock again if I need to.
Whatever.
Turn.
I turn around and I give him a wink.
Just kind of nudges when he's like, just kind of slide into it, and they look back and like, yay! It's like, yeah, it's not.
I turn around and go,
They're good muscle, but thick. Oh, so thick. Anyway, now that they're gone, you don't like Feldor. So sad. So sad.
Do you like him?
do you guys,
Leave that puppet in your plan.
you guys
See,
cuddle?
I like him enough to have done what he's done, but you see, there is something that I want, and he is just on the cusp of being in the way.
Why not get rid of him?
Oh, see, that's where I've
What is it that's
remarkable little thought. Right. Because you want to deal. I can't necessarily break what I've done with him.
been this way before?
We should have.
You know, I mean...
Not us.
Well,
Deals don't tend to stick around
She's asked people to do this before.
on the end of it. You know, if he's not here, what can we do? What can we do about that deal? Well, it doesn't matter. The people are free from Velvet. It's fine. So, perhaps this red dragon means little to you. That's not the enemy you want to see. Perhaps I can deal with this red dragon myself if you deal with the other one.
Shalala was like,
No, because then the hag's going to be behind
It's
us.
just such a short wander up the stairs. Oliver Dolphin. They wouldn't even know. I'll just put
Easy.
a roast in front of them. Those two idiots will sit there until they're
Just the
until they choke on
foreshadowing
their
of the
chicken.
session we had the other month. Was the title name?
Yeah.
I mean,
Your druid ain't there yet, buddy.
Yeah.
it's cool.
if that's the deal you want, maybe that's the deal we can make in time.
If we make this happen, what happens to Liston? Do you have any interest in Liston's way?
No, what happens to you?
Liston's way.
Liston's way will be fine.
Going on.
What?
My thing.
But with who?
With myself.
Sure, because it's always just yourself.
Oh,
You never hiding behind someone.
They're always involved.
You're not a front man.
How does that
You're
get
just
about
behind.
without, you know?
You're a mill behind powerful people. So who else do you have in your midst after Feldor?
No one here.
That's not.
But you know,
That's
I have
vague.
7 individuals in front of me that I would just probably love to be intertwined with, at least for the next. I don't know, how long would it take you? 2 hours? Would it take 2 hours? Maybe 1.
What, to kill Feldor?
I'm sure if you're capable. We'll see.
Is that a chance?
Okay, so what's on the table?
I can put a timer on it if you like. For you.
If we kill Felly, you deal with the dragon before it gets to Liston's way.
And you let us and our planeskeeper friends,
No.
all of us.
This is
Then
a
you
terrible
go about
idea.
your
Because
never-ending
Feldor,
business.
as far as I'm concerned,
And we
Really
take
powerful?
over mayorship of
No.
Liston's way.
he's powerful in
Oh,
Liston's
do you want
way,
to,
but as far as
if you
the
want
other
to be
people
on
that
the
we've
high
seen
seat
around,
of Liston's way, then that
not as powerful.
Well, okay,
All
we need to
yours.
walk out of here with a deal, and if
This
that's not it,
is
then what
yours
is
if
it?
you want.
Guys, we're done. What's that?
What deal did you make while we were sidelining?
Hag! There is no deal made until we all agree.
Oh, but I can make 7 different deals.
No,
Fine,
one
fine.
deal. We are
Okay,
one group, one deal.
We take down little old Felly, which we've wanted to do for a while. Hag takes care of the dragon before it gets to Liston's way. So that's that problem solved. Then she goes off and about her business, which is all she wants to do. We take over mayorship of Liston's way.
Because that's what you want.
You can have the city in all its innocence. You can even first hand make sure all of those little trinkets that I spent so many years making in that hole, make sure they all are gone.
Monthly taxation. We're set. Town's free. Dragon's gone. Hags hopefully gone forever. Felly's dead. We're ready to retire, my
Evil
friends.
is rid from this world. 2 evils, because I have to go deal with the Red Dragon.
What's the green dragon? Do you know anything about this green dragon?
Dragons and all sorts of dragons. Depending on the deal, you might find out.
I liked the first deal. I really liked, out of all the deals we've come up with, the first one was my favorite.
What was
I
the
forget
first
what
one?
it was already.
It was
$10
just
grand.
kill the dragon, 10 grand. It was so simple.
I almost shook hands, and you guys said no, and this is where we're at now.
Sindri, yeah.
I'm
if
so
you would
lost.
like Liston's way all to yourself, we can make the deal right now on behalf of these 600.
Nuh-uh.
Cinders!
As much as I'd love to, I can't do anything on behalf of anyone that I'm not married to. And I'll need their help to complete this.
Well, no, they still go with you. It's fine. It's just the deal is yours again. I'm sure they wouldn't want you going by yourself
Any ill consequences?
against Feldor. You've already done it once. You ended up locked in a little cage with a band around your arm. That wasn't fun, was it? It's for you.
So what exactly is Feldor on the cusp, stopping you from being on the cusp of achieving?
I just had a question. My goal's the same as you have yours. And if you're destroying it, does it really matter? So when you're concerned, you get an entire city of innocent people freed from the grasp of evil Feldor.
Okay. We kill your dragon. You
I'm
let-
circling back, okay.
Okay.
This is
It's difficult because we know you're tricky. Let me see
all
you.
good business.
We know you're tricky.
Always has benefits.
We kill your dragon. Save Listen's way. Well, save. They're already enslaved. You let us and our planeskeeper friends walk. And you, nor
I mean,
anyone you instruct, come after us.
That's a lot of deal for us.
You desperately
Plus
want
we've
this
come
dragon.
around to
No, she doesn't.
oh, another deal, and I
She
am.
desperately wants a deal.
Yeah.
when I
Think
sent
about
the
it.
dragon up,
You can take
I was
Feldor
thinking
down.
about
You can
the
free
dragon herd.
people. You can then after Feldor's dead, you can go. The red dragon's gone. That's two gone.
Destroy the town.
I
We
mean,
have to make a decision.
you saw what I can do. Imagine if we had a whole town. You've all seen what I can do. It's a city, Mania. Thousands of people that would worship you in the street for ridding them of their tyrant.
We don't want worship. We want other things. Remember that thing you mentioned?
They would still
Instead of coming here, that we should go do?
Do you need other things? Perhaps I can offer
Maybe
you
we should go do that
other
rather than
things in
ruling a
exchange
city.
for-
Yeah, but with the funding from the taxation of a whole city.
I wouldn't even need to tax them, my dear. They don't like him. They just can't speak out because if they do, then they don't. So funny.
Okay, what's the deal we're making? What is it? What are we doing?
We don't take the city though. We don't need a city. It's too
Well,
much.
We
Who's
kill
gonna-
Feldor.
It's
Just
just gonna
kill
be
Feldor then.
It's gonna be a back.
Some other fat prick from some fucking family will just make his way up to the top and he'll just take over.
We kill
Why couldn't we get
Feldor.
that prick?
You leave us, Listen's way, and our planeskeeper friends alone. Is that our deal?
I think you're freeing Feldor from the grasps, the people from Feldor's grasps. I think that's the deal, my dear.
So
Are
you
you
won't
about to
leave
give him a city?
Listen's way alone.
On top of it.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Sounds like you
You'll
won't.
find out on the other side of it.
Sounds like you won't.
But again, I have a very annoying and quite strong roadblock in my way.
And it's a deal you go with Feldor.
Of sorts.
I'd really like to see her suffer with Feldor, to be honest. I reckon
Look, you
we
can
just
either
kill the
do it
dragon.
now.
Take the 10 grand, call it a day.
How much do you know about my kind?
Not much.
Not much. So you there, elf girl, you'll live a while. You've got a couple of centuries behind you. I've been alive beyond your ancestors. This plane is still fresh in memory. So whether you do it now and free these people, or whether someone else does it, a couple of centuries, which don't matter to me. I'm having fun with them. Do you realise how many stupid people out there come to me and think,
I'm
oh,
really
they can
inside
help
on
out with can help out with this golden band, but they don't speak it, they try and write it. Why help them? They get out of it. Miserable.
Dirty 20.
She is not lying.
But is she...
She is, you get the sense she is fucking old and she is not aging anytime soon.
Yeah, but I guess I should have specified before.
Sure.
Like, I want to know whether she's kind of salty that if we don't take Feldor, if we don't kill him. Like, is she
Yeah.
kind of salty at that?
Now that deal's been put out there,
She'd rather that one over. Yeah,
yeah,
makes sense.
she's already tried winding it back as Shalala was talking about the first one. She tried coming back to that Feldor deal.
I am. Stella is not keen on the Feldor deal. It's becoming more apparent.
Rowan's keen on that deal.
Yeah.
He
Rowan
sent the
is?
dragon up here to.
Shalala's more, we kill a dragon, we get 10 grand. After thinking about it.
We are a city.
After thinking about it
Money will have from
and hearing, like, trying to make a deal and she's not going to leave Listen's way.
You get 10 grand a month, taxing one gold coin a month to live in here. It's probably 10,000 people.
She's not gonna leave this way.
Who's not? The hag.
Like,
Look, green flame out the back one. Offense.
She kind of just starts walking around the group, just pats her on the shoulder, puts her arm around Fink, and makes her way across to
What do you think, Fink?
Starts circling the group, just casually placing her hand on there. Just breathes deep, she goes by until she rounds back to that spot in the rock straw. Collective. Clock. Moments. Ticking, ticking, ticking. I think even those two idiots probably won't stay out there forever.
we will kill the dragon.
Come on.
Oh my god, what?
We have to take.
I think
that
you're the only one that doesn't want to kill Feldor. I think if we put
No,
Right,
I
No,
also
she
do not
literally
wanna kill
said that she's
Feldor.
not leaving Listan's way.
did she literally say that?
Because
Two enemies down. Two evil's gone. Or
No,
she said that she's not gonna leave. Even if we kill Feldor, Listan's way.
Well,
won't
now
be
that we
ours.
know that she wants Feldor dead, do you think she's going to let us
I
live?
would much rather her here than out there,
Character really well, it's a bit scary.
with the possibilities out there. I'd rather see her stuck here with Feldor.
She wants
Then-
him dead for a reason.
She said it. She has bigger plans, and
And he's in
sorry,
the way.
offense, please take it. She's a cunt, and she will do worse things. Bigger things means more evil
I
things.
need to sit down. That took a much for me.
The thing is, her evil plans she doesn't care if it takes her 10,000 years or 2 weeks.
It's a blink and
Rip the band-aid off. Do it now.
And
No,
she
but
walks
we could
past
do a
by
lot
so
more.
quickly, and as she says that, she's got the shadows of Rowan's family, Darath and Arathon, just like,
Rowan's
We-
family's
we
dead.
seriously-
We didn't know that until now.
I think
she's letting you
Bron.
all see it. You
Yeah.
can see the similarities, the racial similarities.
Oh, Rowan.
Like, come on, like, it doesn't matter if it takes her 10,000 years. Like, that there's some immediate stuff that we need to get done outside of here. And if she has any part in that, then that makes
We
our
don't
job a
get rid
whole
of
lot
Feldor
harder.
now,
If
do we
we
have another chance to get rid of Feldor?
Okay, I would like a deal. Maybe put it to a vote. Majority rules. Which one do you want to go with?
Feldor! Down with Philly.
dragon.
Beautiful.
Dragon.
Rowan's Feldor.
Oh,
Fuck you, Corey! No! You can't vote for two, that's not fair! Dominic!
Feldor's been bugging us for
Look,
almost
well, what's
50
Fink?
Tell you what,
sessions.
because Fink actually doesn't have a really much of a thing.
Oh,
No.
come on, no.
Evens. Feldor.
Okay, over
Odds
10.
What if it rolls a 1?
Evens, Feldor,
Okay, so
odds,
what have we
dragon.
got? How many for Feldor?
Oh, yeah,
Two.
yeah, yeah.
Two, we're 2v2.
2v2. And who's left to vote?
Fink.
Think.
Fink. You're Feldor?
No, I'm Dragon.
Those two are
Dragon,
Dragon.
dragon.
Me and Browen are Feldor.
Oh, okay,
So
so
it's split.
Fink's rolling.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. What is it?
Should I put it
Say
on?
it again.
No, the camera won't get it. It's fine. It's super
Even. Fink's voting for Dragon.
Odds.
Odd.
So
Feldor.
we want evens. Okay.
What's it voting?
Dragon.
I just lost it.
We're
I was
killing-
too busy.
we're
I was
killing
like,
the dragon.
Even our odds, even our odds.
That was a 10.
Votes for the dragon. You can see the hag kind of distraction. Oh. It's a sad one.
For you.
Images of the dead people disappear behind her. You see her form shift to where she has a deep gash across her face and blood pouring from it. A broken arm. She traces a symbol and knocks on the nose. Traitors! Traitors in here!
And the door bursts open. Bolloff and Doloff come charging in. You can hear them shout behind you, "Get the guards!" And a bell starts to ring through there, and she kind of just looks at you and goes,
Wrong deal.
"Just how
Raise your pitch.
Fuck! Okay, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here
We
now.
thought our options.
And we're gonna end it there tonight.
Yeah, god damn it.
No! Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you guys. We're gonna see what the shit happens next time. Not
Yeah.
next week. You're gonna run a one shot for us.
Yeah.
God, I wish it was this.
Why did I say I was gonna do that?
I wish it was this, but Dom's gonna be away again, and
Yeah.
I don't want him to miss out on
Yeah.
what this is gonna turn into.
Yep.
Oh god.
No! Stupid hag!
I am. Look at that.
Yeah, oh my
I've
god.
been shaking this
Well
whole
done.
conversation. Thanks so much for anyone who watched it live and who is going to watch in the future. We're back. I think we'll be back from 5 o'clock from next week onwards because we just want to give ourselves a bit more time to kind of discuss things and do stuff beforehand. If you guys want, there are a few encounter maps, 4 encounter maps that I made that we didn't do today. So I'm going to show them off to these guys, and we'll probably put it up on our Instagram. Actually, we'll do a couple of Insta stories with those on there, just because I like to show them off, and I put a lot of effort into them.
Yeah.
But otherwise, until 5 o'clock next week, George is going to run a one shot for us. Thank you, you four.
That was a hard session.
Oh
It
man,
was.
I've got a headache.
I loved
Yes.
that whole thing. So I was having a blast.
I'm stressed.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's just gonna.
Yeah, it's going to be roulette and then roulette one shot and then probably Icewind Dale the week after, and then we'll be back in the Blood Moon in 3 weeks.
So
If you guys want that to be sooner, share this with friends, get everyone to subscribe as soon as we're actually doing enough with this to relieve the stresses of having other jobs and needing to earn money.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing 2 sessions a week. Until then, we'll see you every week with a different thing.
Yeah.
We've been one gin in, and I guess we'll continue to be one gin in. And this is, hang on, I'm finding the thing, because I've got my notes up on this page as well. Alrighty, where's the ending?
It's like a
Stream
sneeze
ending.
that never
No,
comes.
you hang up.
No,
No, you hang up
I
first.
don't want to.
Oh my god.
I'll call you tomorrow, it's fine.
Oh my god, he hung up on me.
Transition's happening, I'm muting it now.